We are live now.
Nice. All right. What's up, Crow?
Oh, welcome everybody to Crows of Judgment. I'm doing pretty good. How about you, son?
I'm okay. You know, I saw your video earlier today, right? The Angelika Oles one, I think.
Wait. No, I didn't do an Angelika Oles video. I mentioned her.
Oh, Jesse Smiles. Jesse Smiles, right?
Oh yeah.
Jesse Smiles. Oh my goodness, Crow. That video. Wow. I didn't expect that.
Didn't expect what?
Oh, give a fuck, dude. It got bombed.
Oh, I expected that.
I didn't think this was
why wouldn't you expect that?
I didn't think it was going to be like people were going to get that mad about it. But you know, everybody just came in. You know, I believe it's at 200 dislikes or so, and like 100 likes or so. It's crazy because I didn't think you were going to get that much of a reception for it. I didn't know people were going to be that mad about it. You know?
Yeah, weird. That's the video title. Like, look, yes, I absolutely knew that video title was going to wake people up. Oh gosh, can you imagine? People got like notified. Curse Judgment's upload a video. They see the title. Probably felt like they got their face smashed by a frying pan. Oh yeah. Man,
I don't know. Like, what was the big deal about it though, Crow? What was the thing?
Like I guess they're really upset at me because they want me to watch Jesse Smiles' entire video. It's like, guys, my criticism doesn't really have all that much to do with her video. I was watching through her video. I heard a point in it in which she brought up how anytime Gabbie Hanna talks about her, she brings up Curtis and all this other stuff. And I was like, you know, I don't think that's really fair, because the only reason why I know who Jesse Smiles is because when Gabbie Hanna, when Apologize to Gabbie Hanna started to trend, I saw all these people that I always see like surrounding these these T channels, like their Twitter accounts and everything, all running to Twitter to immediately scream, you know, apologize to Gabbie Hanna, but she needs to apologize to Jesse Smiles. Apologize to Gabbie Hanna, but after what she did to Jesse Smiles, she's a rape apologist. Apologize to Gabbie Hanna. I'll never apologize to her until she apologizes to Jesse Smiles.
Wow.
It's like, you know, I'm sorry to be an asshole about it, but that's how I heard about who Jesse Smiles was, right? And I've been pretty open about this from the start. I am not at all engaged in this 7-year-old bullshit fucking drama. Now, let me be clear. The creep show art situation with Shannon, right? That was 10 years of someone who was literally stalking another content creator, getting them fired from their job, doing a whole bunch of malicious and nefarious shit. I look at the stuff going on between Gabbie and what's her face? Jesse Smiles. And I'm like, guys, this shit is so fucking stupid, right? It started over something fucking stupid, right? Like the big thing is the big fucking nail in the coffin for Gabbie is that Gabbie spoke to this Curtis guy. And I'm like, so what? Like people are telling me, just so you know how muddled this shit is and how much misinformation there is. You know, you have some people saying they were best friends when she was when she talked to Curtis, and you have other people saying these two didn't know each other, or at least they weren't on good terms when she spoke with Curtis. Later on, they became best friends. Like, you know, I look at them just like there's so much misinformation going on here from people who tell me that they're very educated on these fucking subjects. And I'm just like, I personally don't fucking care. It doesn't fucking matter to me. If all you got is Gabbie Hanna stuffing her fucking face into this girl's life and situation, Yeah, well, fuck Gabbie Hanna. That makes her a bad person. 7 years ago. 7 fucking years ago. At this point, I'm sorry, but I look at the stuff with fucking Gabbie Hanna and Jesse Smiles, and I'm like, yeah, people point out to me like a million fucking things that they want me to address about Gabbie fucking Hanna. And I'm like, okay, but I'm looking at Jesse reciprocating this stuff. You know, I said that, you know, Gabbie, when she goes on to fucking her channel and she announces that she's going to be doing a series to address, you know, all this controversy and all this other shit, right? And I guess she used a clip of Jesse Smiles in the super compilation, right? And I'm like, and what? How does this affect you? Like, how does it affect you? She does a video about you, and what? Block her, and you know you can actually like mute her name from your comment section. You know, just do shit like that. Like, I don't know how hard this stuff is, right? Like, what do you want me to say?
It seems like a lot of high school psychology bullshit, honestly.
Well, I mean, like, look, I uploaded a video. I'm fucking nobody, right? And I put a title that I knew was going to get a lot of eyes, right? I put Jesse Smiles abuses herself over Gabbie Hanna, right? And people came out of the fucking woodwork for it, right? So you're gonna tell me that Gabbie Hanna is gonna upload a video on Jesse Smiles, and unless Jesse Smiles preempts it with a response, then Gabbie Hanna's gonna win? Shut the fuck up! Oh my god! Let's be clear, right? When I saw this shit going on with Gabbie Hanna, right? It was her video dropping on Trisha Paytas, right? And she proved that Trisha Paytas was a fucking liar, right? Trisha Paytas absolutely lied about what happened between her and Gabbie, right? And that's when I think Diorio and them, you know, started getting apologized to Gabbie Hanna to trend on Twitter. I'm like, well, yeah, you guys, you fucked up that situation. If you did content about it, fucking apologize to her. You completely got it wrong. And they immediately start screaming about Jesse fucking Smiles. And I'm like, yeah, look, the point of that video is to criticize the T community consistently using fucking, you know, victimhood as a weapon against other people or as a human shield from any sort of criticism or their bad fucking behavior. When the second video drops and it goes into like Bianca Devon's situation, and we'll address the bullshit with Angelika when we get to that, right? Because that's just fucking disgusting, right? But she does this second video with the Bianca Devon's mother, and you know, people go onto Twitter and call out the fucking the fucking T channels for their bullshit handling of the story, right? And again, we will get into Angelika's situation because we're gonna watch Willie Mac's video on stream tonight. But I'm sitting there going like, at a certain point, if Gabbie drops a video on Jesse Smiles, right, in like another month, and it's just a bunch of bullshit and fucking lies, look, she's gonna get ratioed like fucking crazy, right? She absolutely will. And people aren't just going to fucking side with her. Like the only reason why people are, you know, quote unquote defending Gabbie Hanna, like I'm sorry, like I see more people doing this Gabbie Hanna coverage, and they're not really like sitting there saying like, poor Gabbie Hanna, she's so precious, my queen, hold this crown. No, I don't see anyone doing that shit, right? I don't. You know what I do see them doing? I see them consistently talking about how fucking garbage the T community is. If you want any sort of actual criticism of bias of any kind, it's that generally everybody fucking hates the T community. You people are disgusting. Your audience is fucking disgusting.
Like, aren't they like mainly about just like gossip?
Like it's, dude, the shit that went on with Gabbie Hanna was fucking wrong, right? You fucked up. You got it wrong. Like, I hear them going like, well, it's been proven that the mother of Bianca Devins doesn't actually want an apology. And I'm like, my fucking goodness, right? Like, it's like the mom, like, gets contacted by Angelika, right? And then reaches out to Gabbie, like, right afterwards to complain about fucking Angelika, right? I'm like, look, obviously the mom wants an apology of some kind, because I guess the mom said, well, you don't have to apologize to me, but you do need to apologize to Gabbie Hanna. And, fucking Angelika runs off to do her video and completely leaves that out. I'm like, my goodness, that is fucking so dishonest. That is so fucking dishonest.
I hate that.
I fucking do. So much. I fucking do. So, look, again, the majority of my criticism is, look, honestly, T-community fucking weaponizes people's victimhoods like fucking nothing. And then they will turn around, and when they get criticized for their bad fucking behavior, they go ahead and they draw some fucking victims up, and they hide behind them, cowering in fear of criticism for their ill deeds. It's pathetic, and I fucking can't stand it. And then as far as my statements about Jessie Smiles, look, I'm sorry, I'm going to treat Jessie Smiles like I would treat Sen, like I would treat literally anyone. I understand that she was allegedly a victim. And again, the reason why I have to say this is legally, the guy did not get convicted or face charges for rape. I don't even think he faced charges for anything related to SA. Just to be clear, what I heard is everything's been pled down to a fucking misdemeanor, which I've got to be as clear as I can. Not trying to be an asshole. Not trying to be an asshole, but
I saw you mention that.
I was like, look, you guys realize I have to say allegedly and claimed, right? Like, I have to, because the shit that you are stating over here is some stuff that, like, legally I cannot say, right? Like, I got to be more responsible with the channel and everything. At least that's what I've been told. But anyways, like, I understand that, bad things have happened to this woman, right? Beyond that, the miscarriage, and again, she brought that up herself. I'm not trying to bring it up just to shame her. Like, I don't want to be accused of that later on by somebody. But she brought up the miscarriage and everything. I mean, that's terrible. It is. But I'm like, if you're dealing with all of this stuff, why the fuck are you going in and, like, sticking your fucking head into this shit with Gabbie Hanna, right? If Gabbie Hanna wants to do videos on Jessie Smiles, first off, ignore the bitch. Ignore her. Like, why is that so difficult? Like, if she says something that's like actual fucking slander, then contact your attorney, right? Like, I'm sorry, but like, I just don't get it, right? And then, I on her video, the entire thing is monetized, and she brings up She brings up that because Gabbie has a monetized video of her, she's going to bring up a monetized video about her situation too. And I go like, look, I mean, I get it, right? But I had people like stating, oh, Gabbie is grifting off of this, and she's using Jessie for money. And I'm like, look, my guy, what do you want me to say? Gabbie's been trending for like a couple of weeks now, and Jessie Smiles comes out with a 1 hour and 20-minute video on Gabbie Hanna that's fully fucking monetized. If you make the claim of grifting or doing this shit for money, I'm not saying that either of them are. I'm just saying you could direct it to either of these girls. I don't think it's really. I don't think it's a hill anyone wants to fucking die on, to be honest. But
no,
I mean, you can. You can.
But why would you want to, right?
Yeah, look, I'm just saying, like, if you're being honest about it, you have to actually be honest about it. And again, I'm treating Jessie like she's a grown adult woman. Like that's it. I'm treating her like she's a grown adult woman. I'm not treating her any differently because of something that allegedly occurred, 7-ish years ago, right? Like I think that I should do her the respect of like, you know, calling her out and criticizing her. And like it does to me feel like the T channels have absolutely been happy to weaponize Jesse. And I don't know of Jesse ever stepping in and telling him to stop bringing up her name, right? Because you cannot complain that Gabbie is going to talk about you. Meanwhile, anytime someone talks about Gabbie or defends Gabbie in any way, they start spamming the fucking chat. You know, Jesse smiles, Jesse smiles. Like it's like they're trying to fucking summon you. It's fucking
like Beetlejuice.
Yeah,
Jesse
right.
Smiles. Jesse smiles. Jesse smiles.
If everyone in the chat types Jesse smiles 3 times,
she shows up out of nowhere.
Yeah, like again, you know, I'm being a little silly. It's just like I have to call it like I fucking see it, right? And what I see here is just a bunch of fucking bullshit, right? I'm not saying that, you know, that means that nothing bad has ever happened to Jesse Smiles. I'm not saying that she wasn't assaulted 7 years ago. Again, anything that I'm saying, like allegedly claimed and all that other shit, is for legal purposes, just to be clear. But, you know, argue with me all you want on it. But I'm not saying like she wasn't. I'm not saying like, you know, she shouldn't be like, I don't know, like she shouldn't be demeaned for something that happened to her. Absolutely. And you know, this whatever, this Curtis guy, right? Like, I don't understand how you, and again, I'm just being honest here. I really don't understand how this guy signed a confession, because like someone told me he signed a confession, right? For you know, sexually assaulting her, and gave that over to the cops. And what, like it went to the DA, and the DA like, you know, goes down to meet with Curtis, and he's like, you know, young man, since you've made this such an easy case for us, we're just gonna give you a slap on the wrist. Boys will be boys and all that.
What
Like,
what?
You know, like, come on, like, what world are we fucking living in? That obviously there's you get what I mean, right? Like, people are telling me there's a signed confession. I'm like, well, if there is, I don't understand why they wouldn't like convict him for you know, rape if he confessed to it.
That's weird. I never
Yeah,
heard of
like,
that. What the fuck?
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like signing confession doesn't mean guilt. Like that's dude. If you are literally sitting in a room with police officers, they've read you your rights, right? You haven't asked for an attorney, and you sign a fucking confession, they're not going to sit there and give you a fucking misdemeanor. You're gonna go to prison. Like, you're going to prison. Like, are they gonna be able to get you for like the absolute maximum? No, they'll probably offer you a plea for less time, but you've given them a signed confession, man. I'm just saying, like, it's something there just doesn't make sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like and again, that's why I'm just saying, I don't know. I don't know. But I'm not going to sit there and like demean her or whatever you think that I'm fucking doing, right? What I will say is I look at this situation between her and Gabbie. It's gone on for 7 years. I don't give a shit who fucking started it. You're not fucking children. Like, one of you walk away. Like, you want to sit there and say, well, then Gabbie's going to do more videos. I don't fucking care. I literally don't. And when I hear people in the T community complaining about, well, then she's going to make videos on Jesse Smiles. Shut the fuck up. Like, what if you uploaded something like 60 videos or like 50 videos on fucking Gabbie Hanna? Like, that's insane. You people are nuts. God damn. I think, like, who's it? Angelika's got like a fuck ton of Gabbie Hanna videos.
Really? How many?
I think it was in Willie Mac's video. Like, he brought up the number of videos. It is insane. Anyways, sorry, like, I missed a super chat earlier. Let me grab that really quick. No, there's another one. I see it.
Yeah.
Zombie Fox, thank you so much. Everything about this Gabbie Hanna situation with how the T communities makes my brain melt. It's hard to try to find the truth because of how so many people point their finger in every direction. Yeah, like the T communities are just it's fucking awful, and they're right 100%. Everybody else is wrong, or it was somebody else's fault, right? Like Angelika literally called the fucking mother. That is just like that is fucking disgusting. Like, what is wrong with you fucking people? Again, right? Look, the only reason why anybody ever talked about Bianca Devins, the only reason why photos got sent to the mother was because of the fucking T channels uploading constant videos about a non-issue. It was a non-fucking issue, right? You milked a non-issue for fucking content. And that led to this family getting harassed. The people that family are upset with are the fucking T channels. She shouldn't have to ask you idiots for a fucking apology. You should just fucking apologize to her. She shouldn't sit there and go like, well, I mean, I contacted the mom and she said that, you know, we didn't actually need to do that. Shut the fuck up. Holy shit. Apologize to the woman, you absolute reprobates. What the fuck is wrong with you? God damn. Sen, am I wrong here?
It doesn't seem like it. I'm sure somebody will disagree, though. Do you think anybody can make an actual good argument, though? Genuinely. What? Do you think anybody can make a good argument, like, against you, genuinely? Is there any room for one to be made?
I don't know. I mean, we're going to read through these comments. We'll see if there's a good argument in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Like, there's got to be one because the one I've seen so far haven't been.
Yeah, I have hope, okay? I have hope that there should be at least maybe one.
Hookah fund and good to be off on a Monday. Thank you, Alpha Russ. And I'm glad you were off. I had to work today, but we got to go home early, which was actually, you know, I got to go in late. I had to go in at 12 and leave at 6. I felt amazing. Like, I never get to do that. So what kind of hours do you work?
Are you talking to me? Or are you talking to fucking...
Yeah, how many hours do you work a day?
6.
Oh, fuck you.
But you see, Crow, I have kind of a lucrative deal.
Yeah, no, fuck you.
No, I'm good like that. Why don't you believe me?
I believe you're good. I'm just saying fuck you because that's awful.
Oh, okay. Well, yay.
Yeah, yay, fuck you.
Well, you know how charming I can be.
God, dude. I normally, like, my days normally start at like 8:45 and usually end sometime after 8 o'clock.
Oh, shit, dude.
Yeah.
Those are, wow. Actually, that's...
Yeah, and then I have to come home and do videos and streams. It's a lot of fun.
I used to do 5 to 4. Yeah, that was about 3 years ago.
You're a fucking child. You're a child.
Hey, I got the experience early, though. You know.
Okay, all right. Let's go to the video. All right.
My rhythm is very stellar.
Let's go to the video.
Yeah.
Okay. See, the only thing that's disappointing is this is the first video where we use the Condor Commentary graphic.
Yeah, and I like it. I like it. Yeah. It looks cool. You know what
it
I
was
like
nice, and then I got the. You know what's funny? I have people tell me I'm unsubscribing. Fuck you, Crow.
Why?
And I'm like, look, I'm okay with it, right? Like, it's my fucking opinion, and like you can disagree with me, but if you're gonna unsubscribe because you disagree with me, like that's fine. But like sometimes you just have to get over it.
Oh, people were telling you that they were gonna unsub for the take.
Yeah, you know, it's funny though. Is my subs did drop down. And then they went over what they were before the sub drop.
Yeah.
And I think it finally like leveled out. It was pretty funny. So I was like, well, your threats were meaningless. Oh, man. I'm not going to change my opinion because people are going to unsub or dislike a video. But let's see the arguments. Can someone explain to me how someone makes a 20-minute video on a person whose videos they've clearly never watched? All the points in this video Jesse literally addresses. I mean, I didn't know that Jesse literally addressed the entirety of the T community constantly bringing up her name. That kind of seems completely out of place in a video about Gabbie. Yeah. But okay. Okay. I'm sure my opinion has been thoroughly debated already. An opinion other than mine, also Twitter DMs. Fine, give me a second. What is this? I'm gonna upset because Crow doesn't get who get what.
Make sure you turn off screen share so you don't, if you check your DMs, make sure you turn off screen share.
Oh, dude, no, I'm just gonna pull up a new tab.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What the fuck is facetious?
It's a word.
Yeah, I know, but someone's like, stop being facetious. Let me look it up.
Yes, Google it. Sorry, I smoked before the stream.
Treating serious issues with deliberately inappropriate humor. Flippant. I mean,
honestly, that seems like a fair description of me generally. Yeah, I like humor. I wouldn't call it inappropriate necessarily, though. But would you like to explain your viewpoint? I will happily address it as I read through these comments. Okay, but like that one, I don't understand how she could have addressed my fucking opinion on something not like, again, the T community constantly bring up her name. That's not something that she has any real control over, right? But it's my criticism of the T community, not my criticism of her. My criticism of her is completely separate, but it in no way invalidates her experience or anything like that. If people are upset, I have to say like allegedly and shit like that. I'm sorry, but you gotta understand. Legally, I have to fucking say that.
Yeah.
So, did you watch the video? Man, a lot of people keep asking me that. It clearly shows Gabbie privately threatening Jesse that she's going to make these videos and continue to do so if she doesn't publicly apologize to make her life miserable. And I'm sorry. And like I'm not trying to be an asshole, but I don't think it's possible for Hanna to upload videos on fucking Jesse Smiles and not get completely fucking destroyed each and every time. And then I have to compare that to the like nonstop videos about Hanna. So like if you're telling me that making videos on someone is harassment, I mean, I'm fine with that standard, but then, fucking Repzilla, Angelika, Oles, all those fucking T channels, like, are all engaged in targeted harassment of an individual. Okay, I'm sorry. Natalia did respond. Hold on. You're acting like your only point against Jesse was the teen community. Obviously, she didn't mention. No. Like my other points against Jesse still stand, right? If she really doesn't want to be involved in this shit with Gabbie, she needs to stop like responding and reacting to the shit that Gabbie does. If Gabbie's gonna upload a fucking video on her, so what? Literally block Gabbie on your fucking social media and then mute her name from your like stream chats or your fucking YouTube comments, which you absolutely can fucking do, right? It's like, I'm sorry, it's not that hard to use the tools you have available if you're upset about someone making a video on you. Like I'm sorry, but if the videos are literally going to be considered harassment, then I think literally you have a situation where Gabbie is the actual victim of massive harassment campaigns from major YouTube channels. That's a little absurd, though, right?
Yep.
We're not saying it's harassment. If you wanted to defend Hanna, there's 10 situations she wasn't in the wrong, i.e. Trisha, Rice Gum, the Devons. Now, listen. I'm not saying that Hanna was in the right with her situation with Jesse Smiles. What I'm saying is I don't think it changes anything. I really don't. Like this situation, like, I'm sorry, let me just be clear. Gabbie Hanna didn't rape Jesse Smiles. Gabbie Hanna inserted her fucking fat fucking nose into a personal situation that she had no right getting involved in. If that okay, is that a clear enough statement? I hope it is. She shouldn't have done that. Okay, all this other shit that's been going on for 7 years. I'm sorry. I at this point I look at it and it's children fucking fighting. I'm not going to treat I'm not going to treat Jesse differently on the subject because you feel like she's more morally right to keep up this petty fucking nonsense. Just block fucking Gabbie Hanna. Stop watching her fucking videos. If Gabbie Hanna says something that's an outright lie, contact an attorney, sue her for fucking slander, and move the fuck on. Like I'm like, look, I upload a video. I'm a fucking nobody. And look at how hard the video got ratioed for the fucking title.
Yeah, it's a ballsy title. It is.
Oh, come on. Like I'm just saying, if Gabbie Hanna literally dedicated a fucking month's worth of her fucking time to Jesse Smiles, it would do nothing other than hurt her. I'm just being real. It might upset Jesse, but again, Jesse needs to stop engaging with fucking Gabbie Hanna. You can't tell me that she isn't.
Yeah.
Maddie Christian. Tired of being called a R apologist just because I challenged Gabbie's R apologist label and questioning Jesse's intentions and heavily editing her video. Look, people got mad because I said I felt like it was emotionally manipulative. It was. Yeah, I'm sorry, it was. Not her video as a whole, right? I'm talking about taking the phone call and editing it down to a 10-minute segment in which you are breaking down into tears. Look, I get that it's upsetting and I get it's very disturbing for you, but if you're literally editing the call down to 10 minutes because you want people to hear like the main points being made, including you breaking down to tears is not going to come across to me as anything other than emotional manipulation. I see that shit all the fucking time. Like how many fucking YouTube apology videos start off with, well, I didn't want to talk about this subject today. Like, I'm not trying to be a dick, but like,
I always try to stay away from doing that. Like, I always check myself before I make a video, and I'm like, no, I can't do that. No. But I do understand what you mean, because I've seen it quite often. I've been watching YouTube for a hot minute, and yeah, I've just learned to challenge certain things and be a little more critical on them, I think they call that being cynical.
I think Kayla calls it being a dick.
Cool, you're always a dick.
Yeah.
Well, not always. I mean, fuck, your nickname is the Wholesome Crow. What the fuck?
Totally wholesome.
And that's the nickname I gave you. Mr. Lambo has given you a donut.
And watching your vids, bro. Keep up the good work. Well, thank you for saying that, sir. I really do appreciate that. Like, how do I say this, dude? I'm like, I take no issues with either person. I don't like one person over the other person. Like, I don't care. I don't care about either of them. As people, if one of them got hit by the bus tomorrow, I would be not sad. I mean, I would send my condolences to the family. These people don't matter to me, right? Just to be completely honest here, these people do not matter to me. I'm calling out a situation just based on my opinion. Like I had someone, I wish I could find the comment where they're talking about, how do I say it? I'll look for it. Let me get to this next one. Did you watch the video? It clearly shows Gabbie privately threatening Jesse that she's going to make these videos. Continue to do so. She doesn't publicly apologize to make her life miserable. So that was the last one. And again, I don't care. I don't care. Like, if you're going to say making videos on someone's harassment, then again, you have an issue with every channel making Gabbie Hanna videos constantly. I have no idea how you could see a traumatized woman talking about her essay and think she's being emotionally manipulated. Emotionally manipulative. I was assaulted more than 10 years ago. I'm still deeply affected by it. You know, let me put it like this, right? Bad things happen, and there's really nothing you could there's really nothing you can do about that, right? Bad things happen. But if the bad thing happens to someone and then 7 years later, their behavior is not good, right? Like, I don't know how else to say it. The editing of the phone call is what I call emotionally manipulative. I think that's really emotionally manipulative. And so to hear things like, you know, seeing her talk about her essay and think she's being emotionally manipulated, I thought editing down the phone call was absolutely the way that it was edited. It was an emotional manipulation. I think it's very dishonest to argue otherwise. I was assaulted more than 10 years ago, and I'm still deeply affected, but I'm sure she is. Like, again, I have to say, if it happened, allegedly, all that stuff, but I'm sure she is. It doesn't change anything. It doesn't change what happened here. Confirmed now, Crow has to refer to my pronoun toxic, or I'm going to pull a Harley and freak the fuck out. I don't have to do anything that you say, Zombie Fox.
Zombie Fox is wholesome. He was playing COD with me the other day, and he was just hitting people in the head with a bat.
What?
Yeah, it was a good time. We were playing COD the other day, and he just got the nail bat, right? And he just started whacking people over the head with it.
Oh, wow.
It was a good time. Yeah, it was. Steve was there too, although Steve was bottom fragging, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah, Steve's a total bottom. What?
Bro.
What?
Oh my goodness. Nothing. But why aren't you on camera smoking the hookah?
I don't have the hookah set up.
Rip.
Yeah. Plus, I have the other stuff, which is a lot stronger.
Gotcha.
Sounds wholesome to you. It's a very wholesome activity.
It is.
Yeah. Anyways, like, look, there's a lot of comments like that. I thought this one was probably the most fair one, though, to be honest. I had to unsubscribe. I'm glad this video came out, though. We're all allowed to have our opinions, but at this point, with the words used, I just can't. You're making it like victim shaming. So, like, that part there, this is why I said, like, I thought it was the most fair, because I don't think any of these comments are fair at all. But you should, like, making it like victim shaming. Like, I'm not sitting there and saying, like, you know, bad on you for being assaulted. I'm not saying anything like that. You know, allegedly, you know, she was the victim of rape. That's a terrible fucking thing. It's even worse that the guy that did it is, you know, walking scot-free and it didn't face any real penalty. Like, I think that's a hell of a lot worse than fucking Gabbie Hanna. I mean, it's a lot fucking worse. But you know, they did say, like, we're all allowed to have our opinions. So I really agreed with that. A man should never even try to put his input in shit like this anyway. Well, no, look, to be honest with you, I've never been the victim of a violent, well, no, I guess that's not true.
That was a kind of sexist comment. What the fuck?
Yeah, it was. Like I said, this is the most fair comment out of all of these. But look, I've never been shot. Doesn't mean I'm not allowed to talk about a shooting, right? Like, we live in a society, right? And it's amazing that that's a thing. But we all have this kind of, like, agreement that we're all going to fucking live together, and we all have to, like, agree to live a certain way with each other. And part of that is, if something happens, we can all give our fucking input on it. And if you don't feel that way, that's fine. But then if I say something like, you're a woman and you need to shut the fuck up about that.
Oh, that would be terrible. Be terrible.
I personally want you to come out and defend me when I say you're a woman and you need to shut the fuck up about that because that's man's business, right? Like I get the essay is something more personal, but again, men are assaulted too, unfortunately, right? Yeah. It's unfortunate that anyone is assaulted, but men and women are both victims of essay. Now, are more women the victim of essay? I mean, yeah, when you take out the prison system. I think
right. Yeah, well, well, yeah. I have heard of that. Oh, shoot. Crow getting a little based in here?
But it's true. What the fuck?
Oh, shit. Okay. John's here. What's up, John?
Hey, John. Oh, he's being quiet. Oh, there he goes.
What I step into? What is this?
I mean, I'm addressing the comments from that recent video. I'm just having a little bit of fun.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. Okay. In my eyes, especially since you can tell you haven't done the full research hours for your commentary video, very sad. By the way, make sure you have all fact. Okay, first off, this one, all my research. Look, there is no way I'm going to go back and read through 7 years of these girls' history. I don't care. It's not relevant at all. All I need to know is they've been doing this shit for 7 fucking years. Jesus Christ. Ah, man.
I got a really quick question. Where does most of the commentary, community stand in this whole situation?
Well, I think that what they've tried to say is, gosh, someone, maybe it was Cordwit, made probably the best statement. I'm probably going to butcher it. But he said, just because we point out that people have done bad things to Gabbie Hanna doesn't mean we, defend the bad things that Gabbie Hanna's done. And just
I think I saw that. Yeah.
And just because we point out that, there are problems with Jesse's video doesn't mean that, we don't feel for what happened to her, right? Like, look, I have to be as clear as I can, but we got 2 check marks in the chat. No, we don't.
Yeah, we do. We have Edwin and
Pescator greased them cheeks.
Pescator, I think.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, Edwin's been here.
I thought that was the fake Edwin.
No, that's the real Edwin.
That's the real Edwin?
Yeah, the Edwin's Generations channel. I've been talking to him. He's pretty cool.
The fuck?
Yeah, he's been here the entire time, Crow. I've been talking to him. He's funny. I like him.
Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, that is Edwin. Never mind. Okay, Edwin, thank you so much for stopping by.
Crow neglects chat.
Wait, no, I don't. I'm just very focused on the stream.
I like what Pescator said. They grease cheeks for real down the road.
Oh no. Did you see Angelika's reply? Oh, that was to her out of context. Never mind. Oh, here we go. They greased cheeks for real down the. God damn, man. Oh, Raven said they got doxxed on Twitter. Dude, Raven, I am so sorry. DM me on Twitter if you can. I don't know. DM me on Twitter if you want me to look into it. Fuck, that's bad. So, okay. Anyways, like I said, that's probably the most fair one, facts and deep dive research. Like I gave my opinion on something and I'm sorry, but it's been my opinion and I don't think it's changed at all. Especially just given the shit that I've seen so far with how often they brought up Jesse Smiles' name when the apologize to Gabbie Hanna thing started to trend, right? That's how I found out who Jesse Smiles was, because they consistently kept bringing up Jesse Smiles' name. It wasn't Gabbie Hanna doing it. And look, if Gabbie Hanna uploads a video on Jesse, I don't think that I don't think that should affect Jesse in any way, right? It's again, it's not like, you know, Gabbie's going to get, you know, 10 other people to do nonstop uploads on Jesse Smiles, right? I think it's a little fucking absurd.
No.
All right, so I want to watch the Willie Mack video. I think Oles is going to be running a little bit too late, but we have John in here. So, John, you ready?
John.
Do it to it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, God, John.
Go ahead.
I'm just. Are you sure you're ready? You seem like really not
I'm
focused.
I'm always
seem really
ready.
not focused.
I'm good. I'm
Are
good.
you sure?
Bro. Go ahead. Go ahead, man.
Are you sure?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Right. It wasn't fucking Diorio supposed to drop a video today?
He said he's gonna run a little late, so he'll probably drop it like tomorrow or something.
Ah, that's unfortunate. I just have to watch it at work. All right, let's oh wait, guys, hold on. Completely fucking unrelated to anything else we've been talking about. The best type of tangent I can go off on. We're gonna be in Houston this weekend.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we're going for Anime Matsuri.
Oh, Matsuri, right?
Yeah. Sen, you
Yo.
should come.
I would, but I'm not gonna work.
Come on, Sen, just call in sick. Tell me you got the COVID.
He's trying to be responsible, man.
No, fuck that shit. You're only young once, man.
Yeah, I YOLO every day, but like I kind of.
Oh yeah, I YOLO every day, but guys, I have to work. I'm so sorry.
I'm saving up for something.
YOLO.
You got a super chat, bro.
Oh,
Chat.
oh, hold on.
Wrong one.
Oh, I wish you go to Alexis. Bourbon Slush, thank you for the super chat. Is it weird to anyone else how many fans and stans and wine moms are openly declaring their hate for Gabbie? She may be bad, but to say you hate someone you don't know seems extreme. There's just like, look, you want my opinion? You want my fucking opinion? My theory about these people? Okay. They're bad people. They're legitimately bad people. They like to hurt other people. They like to drag them down, right? I'm not referring to Jesse. I'm referring to the T community. But they know that makes them bad people, right? Deep down, they know that makes them bad people. So what they do is they make someone out to be a fucking monster, right? And then they just show up with some fucking pitchforks and they just go to fucking town on them, right? Probably a terrible analogy, but you get what I mean. Like,
I think the mob mentality thing, a lot of people dig it.
I feel like they make their own monsters, though. Like, look at, I mean, the shit that happened here was like just, it was them taking a situation and then just going off on this insane fucking tangents. And to be clear, you know, no disrespect to anybody, no disrespect to Jesse or anything, but if I hear a T channel covering any situation regarding Gabbie Hanna, you gotta understand, I am not in any fucking way, shape, or form going to sit there and take the person at their fucking word at this point.
Well, when you're sitting there, when your argument is that, oh, it was disrespectful for them to comment about a fucking T-shirt of somebody that had passed without actually knowing. Like, look, if she had said like, oh, you know, oh, this shirt, blah blah blah, this that or whatever. Oh, this girl's dead. Then there's something to fucking criticize there, right? Then that's disrespectful. Yeah. That's like, you know, that would be fucked up. But it's like she didn't do that. It's just like she literally just had a throwaway comment, you know what I mean, of something that she glossed over. You know what I mean? You can't, and the whole thing is, well, how did they not know? And this, that, or the other. It's just like, look, you can speculate all you want, but you weren't there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and play the video. I've got the audio set up, right? And let's see what Willie Mack had to say today.
Guys, look at all that tea. Today we have both an oddly hilarious situation and a collectively mean-spirited one. This one will hit.
Okay, I'm gonna speed it up though, because we're gonna be pausing it a lot, probably.
different depending on who you are, but I think it's important to talk about, so let's get into it. To recap, you have Gabbie Hanna. She's in the same bracket as Trisha Paytas and Tana Mojo. Monthly meltdowns.
Like, I'm not fucking crazy.
Really cringy music videos.
Surround my insecurity with constant uncertainty. Generation of anxiety, the look at me society, dubiety, piety, the guzzle.
Dude, this shit sucks.
You know, honestly, after watching that video, like that fucking music video, someone showed me the full song, and it honestly made me want to side with the T channels. It was that fucking bad.
What?
It was fucking awful.
Really?
Like, that woman should not be allowed on this fucking platform putting out shit like that to people. God
How bad
damn.
is it? How
It's
bad?
fucking cursed, man.
Fucking
That shit is fucking cursed.
It is cringe, but go ahead.
On the other side, you have these T channels. They're the same as commentary channels, except they will take the smallest, most irrelevant thing and turn it into a big deal. You remember when Leafy got in trouble for paying Nick Cash $20 to do an intro for him? Yeah, pretty stupid drama, right? Well, I found something that tops that.
The journalist started off the article by claiming no one greeted her at the door. She was shouted at to come inside and had to walk through Gabbie's mansion trying to find where everyone was. I'm sorry, that is so awkward. Like, going to someone's house for the first time is awkward enough, but then you're left to play Where's Gabbie?
Oh, no,
Really? What? What?
You know,
Who gives a shit?
You know, honestly, we've had a couple nights where we've had people over, and I just say fuck it. I just go upstairs and I take a bath. It's like, fuck you guys, I'm out. Right? Have fun downstairs, clean your shit up, and go. I'm a terrible fucking host.
This is why nobody should fucking take him seriously. Like, think about the fact that that person dedicated a portion of their video to even mention. Who gives a shit? Like,
Yeah.
So?
Well, hold on. Can y'all give me advice on how to get canceled? Turns out my presence doesn't piss people off enough. Zombie Fox, thank you for that super chat. Look, man, I can tell you right now, the best way to not get canceled is to just say that you don't fucking give a shit. Like, I personally don't care. I don't. When I have to see these people fucking constantly fucking throw victims at their enemies and then pick up their fucking bodies and, you know, cower behind them. Like, I don't think that you really fucking care about these people. I fucking don't. Like, I think that they're a means to a fucking end with you people. I just think you need to fucking realize it, because this whole fake good guy shit is really disgusting. And it gets old very, very fucking quickly. You made a fucking video because she was a bad fucking host. Who the fuck cares? Jesus Christ, she invited you to her fucking mansion. God damn, man. Sen.
Then she got mad that people didn't wipe their feet, even though it was raining outside.
Yeah, like, right? Sen, honestly, if you got invited to fucking a mansion, right? And you get there and the host is a little rude. You're going to sit there and fucking cry and complain and expect a YouTube video to get fucking made?
Fuck
God
no, in a mansion,
damn.
bro. What the fuck?
That is fucking bubble soft.
Mansions are so dope. I would love being there.
God damn.
Gabbie's a bad host. I hope she doesn't invite me over to her house next. These are the level of people we're dealing with. Now, it's no secret that I love dumb drama. Dream cheating in Minecraft? Hilarious. Hating a guy for explaining memes? Hilarious. Putting someone's death on another creator even though there is no correlation? Not so funny. This specific situation started when Gabbie Hanna uploaded a video titled "Transforming into a TikTok e-girl." This is the controversial clip.
This outfit right here is straight up what I wore from 7th grade to college.
And now.
I do have that shirt.
The average person who would look at that clip would say, well, what's the problem? Seems normal enough. Here's the twist. That girl's face that's blurred is Bianca Devins. She was tragically murdered in 2019. Terribly unfortunate thing. My heart goes out to the family. But what does that have to do with Gabbie Hanna? All she did was compliment Bianca's t-shirt. So realistically, nothing. But of course, not according to the T-channels. They got to make Gabbie Hanna look as bad as possible at all times.
That is such a thing to do, to look at a victim and be like, oh yeah, that t-shirt's nice. I would love to dress like that. Yeah, I remember dressing like that. Yeah, we'll use that for the e-girl video. And just forgetting to mention the fact that that is literally a girl that isn't here anymore. Oh, it just blows my mind how unaware she is of how shitty of a human being she is.
Not only do you have her face in the original video with the article, but you chose her as an aesthetic. I'm so disgusted every time I talk about Gabbie Hanna.
This fucking
I'm so disgusted. I'm so disgusted every time I talk about Gabbie Hanna. Like, stop talking about Gabbie fucking Hanna. God damn.
This fucking pro collection, dude. It's, oh my God.
That's fucking great. That's fucking great. Oh, man. She said she liked the shirt. Yeah, she said she liked the fucking shirt.
That's it.
Burn her at the fucking cross.
Yeah.
God damn. And you've got to end that bitch. She liked the fucking shirt. And the girl wearing it happened to be dead. And just, I mean, Gabbie basically
burn her at the stake. Burn her at the stake.
Gabbie may as well have murdered Bianca Devins with her own two hands. God fucking damn! I'm so offended.
Like I said,
John, I'm so fucking offended right now.
If it was a thing that she actually knew that she was dead, and again, just made light of that, trivialized it in some way by saying like, "Oh, she's dead," you know what I mean? Again, then you have something, right? But again, nobody knows whether or not she knew. You know what I mean? You can't prove it. Well, she had to know because look, the article and this, that, or the other. What, the article that wasn't about the girl's death, but just had a part towards the bottom that kind of mentioned it? That article?
Yeah.
The one that wasn't specifically about her death?
The pause. Yeah, I have the best way to pause faces.
That is
it's beautiful. It's fucking beautiful.
By the way, Crow, 3 check marks now because Bo Blacks is here.
No shit. Hey, Bo Blacks.
God
damn. I clicked the wrong thing. I'll read this one anyways. All this actually made me Google the case, and the guy who killed her live streamed himself with her body, and oh my God. Holy shit. I did not know that.
Well, was it just that, from my understanding, the guy had started sharing the pictures on 4chan and stuff like that, was posting on 4chan. That's why they exist on the internet. You know what I mean? Is because the guy had been sharing the pictures on 4chan and stuff.
Okay. So that makes that whole thing about the mom getting those photos make a lot more sense.
Well, the thing is, they're out there. Unfortunately, like I said, the guy himself, had been sharing them on 4chan, and initially people didn't know. See, this is something I do know a little bit about her situation.
Yeah.
The guy had been posting them on 4chan, so they got out there, man. Apparently those posts were deleted by moderators and stuff, but again, you know how it is on the internet. Once you share something, once it's out there, obviously people are going to save it. Now, whether people were saving it in good faith to be like, oh my God, like as evidence to take to the police, there's going to be those people that are assholes that are, they just have no, they have no soul, right? And they'll use that shit, just to mess with people because they're fucking evil.
Well, first off, let me get the super chat. Alpha Russ, thank you. Who knew an Iron Maiden shirt would make channels lose their mind? Oh, baby. Thank you so much.
Oh, you and Alpha Russ for real? Holy shit.
What?
First, Alpha Russ and Crow together.
No, my wife brought me dinner.
Oh,
God damn it. The fuck is wrong with you? This is very sweet. It's a chicken quesadilla.
That sounds pretty good, bro.
It came with the fancy sauce too. Okay, all right. Sorry. I totally lost track of what we were just talking about. Oh man. Okay, look. The entire thing with the t-shirt and everything, it's literally her just complimenting a shirt. I didn't get what was said that like set these people off in the first place. You know what I think probably happened, right? You know what I've realized since becoming a YouTuber is I get sent things on Twitter and in Discord all the time, right? And a lot of it is things that I just there's really nothing there to it, or it's just not a subject I'm gonna cover, or I just forget to check my DMs that day. Anyways, I get sent shit all the time. What I think probably happened is somebody sits there and just watches every fucking thing that Gabbie Hanna does, right? And just reports it back to these fucking T channels. And they were probably watching this video that she uploaded, saw the image, found it, realized it was Bianca Devins, and was like, fucking got her. And then just
Well, that's exactly what it is.
I'm just imagining this fucking no life sitting in their fucking chair at the fucking computer, and just the sense of pride and fucking accomplishment in that man's face, and when he saw that it was Bianca Devins.
We got her now, boys. We got her now.
Well, that's what it is. When you've made as many videos as some of these people have made on this girl, right? There's no pleasing them. There's nothing that she could do right, no matter what. Every little thing is worthy of
she was a terrible criticism. Host. She was a terrible host, John.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Every little thing is newsworthy. Every little transgression, or what they view as a transgression, is fair game to them. That's stupid. Think. Nobody fucking cares. Nobody fucking cares about that shit.
Yep.
Nobody cares if you're a bad host. Oh yeah, you had to find. They got lost in her big ass mansion. She's such a horrible host. Who gives a fuck?
God damn. Can you imagine how fucking chill of a host you'd have to be? Just let someone roam around your goddamn mansion? Like fuck, man. Just fucking go for it. Jesus Christ. It's a goddamn mansion. I'd be fucking blown away. I'd sit there and fucking cry about it. It was so big, and I didn't know it started open. What the fuck?
I can't believe she made me find my way through her big ass mansion. I got lost a couple times.
Did she treat them to dinner? Like they went over to her mansion. Did she treat them to dinner? I'm legitimately curious, right?
Must have.
Oh God.
No, probably not. That's why they decided to fucking go tell the T channels what a terrible host she was. She probably did.
She probably did. She probably did offer them food, but it was literally like fucking cheap ass saltine crackers. And while they're like, you live in this big ass fucking house, you can't.
She ordered them a pizza. Y'all can split that. Here you go. Large pizza. Y'all can split that amongst yourselves.
The fucking guys showed up with some Papa John's.
Hey, Papa
y'all
John's
want some pop?
Great.
Y'all want some pop? Here's a 2-liter.
Yeah, sure. It's fucking amazing.
Here's some cups.
I love it.
Okay, all right. Let's keep going.
The word disgusted comes out of my mouth.
So Gabbie Hanna is making this video.
It's your friend, Crow. It's your friend.
That shows Bianca Devins. The disrespect was on another level.
Is any of that very fair to say about Gabbie for just complimenting a shirt? Because of these exposed videos made on her, attention was drawn to Bianca's family, who started to receive pictures of when she was murdered. Seeing this, Gabbie uploaded an apology video so the drama would end and the family would be left alone.
The death of her daughter is being plastered across the internet like this. I didn't want to put that on her.
The T channels patted themselves up.
Okay, I just gotta say, positivity turtles. Yeah, Aura brought up a great point, right? About Repzilla, and I was hoping he would be here, but if he comes on, maybe he can clarify it a bit more. But he was like, you have channels like fucking Repzilla and Angelika Oles, but Repzilla probably being the biggest fucking example of it, and they're always talking about positivity and supportive and yada yada. But if you actually look at their fucking content, it is the most negative shit possible. It's just constant SA claims, emotional abuse, physical abuse, trauma. That's all it is. And then he fucking goes, but positivity turtles. Man, dude, you gotta understand, that shit's gotta breed some fucking hard ass fucking feelings. I don't know how else to put it, right? Maybe I'm just looking into it a little bit too much, but I'm like, your entire thing is just negativity, nonstop negativity. And, I don't know, man. I don't know. You can spam positivity turtles all you fucking want. At the end of the day, I don't think that helps anyone deal with the shit that they're fucking hearing from you constantly. Rape, pedo, rape, grooming, pedo, grooming, rape. They must look at the world and just see fucking just horror, right? How else to put it, right? They tune in to watch their favorite YouTuber. It's like tuning in to watch your favorite news channel, and all you see is the same fucking story over and over again. You just be sitting there thinking, oh my gosh, this is a major fucking problem. Why isn't anyone doing anything about it? It's I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking into that too much. I probably am. I just think that Aura made a great point about how there's so much negativity with them. There's so much negativity with their audience. and they kind of like mask it up with this whole, positivity turtles, and it's like just.
Well, it's not just that. It's just like think about the negativity you're perpetuating by getting on stuff like that, right?
Somebody kills turtle.
Oh, geez, no, but think about that.
Black
right?
said I made a good point.
By constantly misrepresenting stuff, right, and latching on to pearl clutching about shit like that, right, about the whole T-shirt thing. Oh, it's so disrespectful. Look what a terrible person this is. Without knowing whether or not it was an honest mistake, just coming to that conclusion based on surface level shit like this. You know what I mean? Oh, but they showed the article, this, that, and it showed this. It's just like, yeah, but they still could have overlooked that. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, like, let me give some fairness to these channels, right? Because originally when you look at it, you go like, it's clearly fucking malicious. Let me give them a defense. Maybe one of them wants to fucking use. I don't know. But all they see is negative shit from Gabbie Hanna. Like, she's a fucking monster to them, right? She's like the fucking boogeyman. Right.
So they have to find every little reason to they have to grasp at straws.
Also, when they cover a story on her, like, I can totally see, like, Repzilla hears this fucking story and just goes, she was making fun of a murder victim.
I love the accent, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean, though, right? Like, he hears about, like, the first thing in his head is probably the absolute worst possible interpretation of events. So he's already got his conclusion. Then he just works his way up. He just works his way down from there.
Well, it's not just that. They already have a built-in bias, because remember, this person has done so much wrong in their eyes that every little thing, right? Every little minute thing that honestly isn't a big deal to people, they want to make it a big deal, right? For either views or because they just really dislike that person that much. There's no right that they can do by them, no matter what.
Repzilla has released a statement. I would be very interested. Like, I tuned in to watch him. I watched him debate on Edwin's stream with Diorio, and what was interesting was I had said, like, when he was debating with Tommy C, I was like, Diorio kind of saved him, because Tommy had him in a corner, and Tommy just, like, wasn't letting him go. Right.
Well, Tommy let up on him after Nick got involved.
Well, yeah, Diorio got involved, and he asked a legitimate question, right? But it completely, like, shut off the fucking flow that Tommy had going, right? But then later, Diorio goes on to Edwin's stream and starts debating for Repzilla, and he just, like, curb stomped Repzilla. It was
him. Fucking oh my god, dude. Diorio's like god tier. What the fuck? What happened? Like, have he always been like this, or like
that was a one-side beating, and Diorio was swinging the hammer.
He was annihilating him. It was ooh.
Yeah, like I saw that, and I was just, look. I remember when we had Tommy on, and Tommy was talking about how, a lot of the things that he'd been criticizing Repzilla for were like before the priming video and everything. I was like, but Repzilla's behavior hasn't really changed. He does these things. He's often wrong. And then he turns around and, he just kind of deflects, or he, like, pretends not to have, the whole rewired soul situation, right? Where he pretended like he had no fucking, he didn't know anything about the guy. Right? I was like, what the fuck? But, the priming video comes out. He contacts priming. He says, I'm a changed man. I'm a changed man now. I've learned my lessons, and it'd just be mighty kindly and neighborly of you if you could just take down that video of me. And priming is like, no. And so fucking Repzilla turns around and says, this man is a lie and a slander, and everything in his video is a bunch of bullshit. I was like, God damn, man. Like, that's the thing, though.
That's not wholesome.
Look, I'm just saying. He only seems to accept something when he's been backed into a fucking corner, but then he'll turn around and, like, act like he was in the right all along. Like, I'm fucking blown away by it. Anyways, I do see, like, Repzilla put out some stuff on his community tab. That an action I'm taking with one of my old videos from January 2020, critiquing another content creator. Oh my God.
What is it on community tab?
It is. You know what? Let's take a quick break. Let's take a quick break. We're gonna.
Oh boy.
Let's read the statement and see if that lines up with the timeline of events. Okay, here we go. I wanted to update you about an action I'm taking with one of my old videos from January 2020 critiquing another content creator. What happened was I expressed my disgust of said creator after they came across a part in an article that describes someone involved in a tragedy, and I put it in their video. The article itself wasn't directly about the tragedy, but was about e-girls. I wanted to reiterate that for context purposes, as I should have done a better job of this, the videos are demonetized, unlisted, and linked down below so you can see what I'm referring to. I've also donated all ad rev made from said videos to the linked family fund in video sources. I didn't want to name the person involved in the tragedy because it's been expressed by the family they do not. Okay, I'm done with this shit. Dude. You called it a fucking murder article. You called it a murder article. Come on, man. What recently came to your attention? Come on. You sat there and you fought with Tommy and you got destroyed. Then you fought with Diorio and he just broke your fucking skull. And now you're like, it's been brought to my attention. Fuck you. Fuck you. You knew what you did was wrong. God damn it, man. Issue a fucking apology. I don't care if you're sincere at all. I don't care if you don't fucking care. Issue a fucking apology. You absolute asshole. Hold yourself fucking accountable. Apologize to the fucking family and prostrate yourself before them. God damn.
You got a super chat, girl.
Yeah, sorry. Talk more aggressive in a country accent, damn it. More aggressive. I don't know if you've ever seen
Repzilla. You should do one for Angelika too. I like British.
I can't do British.
Try it.
It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be real bad.
It's
gonna be real bad. It's gonna be real bad.
You'll be fine, mate.
Okay, all right. But look. It's not even just that video. Then he had a video where he criticized her, apology to the family, right? Like the fucking arguing with these other content creators, dude. You gotta one thing Primming pointed out, way back when he did his video on Repzilla, was that Repzilla, he knows how to play the game, right? He knows how to, slide by with shit. And I'm just looking at this as just another situation where he got completely fucking backed into a corner. And now he's trying to backpedal and walk away from it like he didn't massively fuck up and had no excuse for his fuck up. Man, what about a Valley Girl voice, Crow? Why? Why? Make sure to like the video so I get more money for my game to support this channel. I love you, cutesy foxes. I don't know. I think that was probably directed
to Zombie Fox? Probably.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I clicked on it, so I wanted to read it.
Well,
Okay, all right. Let's get back to the video. That was interesting. Like, dude, you got fucking annihilated twice, right? Which is just great. Fucking annihilated
it was
twice.
Painful.
It was dude. We were sitting there in the fucking live chat, and I'm just fucking dying. I think I was tweeting out at Tommy fucking knife and turtle emojis.
Yeah.
Oh man. Dude, it's super chatting. Yeah, fuck, man. Dude, it was funny. It was legitimately fucking funny. And the Diorio thing was just completely fucking random, right? I had no clue that shit was gonna happen. But you get destroyed fucking twice. I was just come on, man. Just you acting it's been pointed out to me that I made a mistake. Fuck you, dude. Seriously, fuck you. And seriously, Repzilla of all people, I don't know if he has or hasn't. He absolutely needs to apologize to the Devins family, right? I understand that he's so graciously donating his ill-gotten gains from this situation to them, but he should absolutely issue a fucking apology because, again, the reason why the mother was sent those images of her daughter was because the T channels blew up a non-story until it became a story.
Well, in fairness to that, right? Here's the thing. I think that probably brought more attention to have people do that. But let's be honest about something. That was probably happening regardless because those images were out there. They've been out there
that's true.
for years at this point. So probably, the T channels, going back to it definitely could have been a factor. I don't think that it's fair to say that 100% that it's just all on them too. It probably was a factor in bringing more attention to them for people to do something like that. Sure. But not just strictly because of them. You know what I mean? Because I think that's probably something that had been going on for a while. Because again, look, people are jerks. You know what I mean? People do evil shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People save those images with evil fucking intentions. Some people probably save them with good, like maybe to put them through to law enforcement and stuff like that. But once they were out there publicly, I'm pretty sure people saved them with bad intentions. You know what I mean? Because it's the internet. People do shit.
No, you're right. You're right. I mean, that is fair. That is very fair. I'm glad I have you here, John.
Yeah.
I'd say some pretty fucked up shit. But no, look, I still think that if you're going to draw a fucking spotlight onto that situation, and again, Repzilla absolutely is one of the key channels in doing it in this case. I appreciate him donating the fucking money, but he actually needs to apologize to that fucking family, and it should really be fucking sincere. And he should also apologize to Gabbie for fucking up the coverage of it too, right? Show some fucking humility. I don't understand why that's such a bad thing for people. I literally don't get that. If you own it and say that you were at fault and just do better the next time, it's not that fucking difficult.
Well, I think it's also integrity, right? I mean, I don't think you don't have to like somebody, right? You could dislike Gabbie all you want, but you don't have to like them to have integrity in a situation like that. And to give them any kind of deference. I mean, there's plenty of times that we've seen here on the platform where people that don't like each other, right, have stood up for each other, even though they don't like each other. I mean,
yeah.
So, in this situation, yeah, I mean, look, if his opinion, regardless of what is that he feels that there was some kind of intent behind him, if he's of that belief and nobody can change his mind on it, well, then I guess that is what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think that to try to ascribe something to her, right? To try to ascribe malicious intent to Gabbie without knowing that for a fact, because really nobody knows that for a fact. You know what I mean? That's all speculation. That's what they're assuming. They're assuming the worst. Oh, she had to know. She had to know. And again, look, you can say that all you want, but you don't know what was in her heart. You don't know what was in her mind. You know what I mean? You don't know what her intentions were when she put up that video. You know what I mean? You make it seem like everybody, right, that's on this platform, if they're a bigger creator somehow, some way, people have to be perfect. You know what I mean? And we know that that's not the case. Nobody on this platform is. You know what I mean? The standard of perfection does not exist on this platform. People make mistakes, especially the bigger they become, the more likely they are to make mistakes, because you can't please everyone. In somebody's eyes, it's never going to be good enough. There's always, and that's why they latch onto things. Once these people made all these videos on Gabbie, again, like I said, they're just looking for something. They're looking for any little thing that they could possibly turn into an issue that's really a non-issue, because normal people don't think that way, right? Think about it. The one T channel that Willie Mack showed, right? The whole thing of being a bad host. People don't really care about shit like that. Yeah. But there is that subsection of people that want to be outraged about every little thing, and those are the people that they try to cater to. Let's just be pissed off at every little thing that this person does because they're not fucking perfect. Let's point out these imperfections, and let's pearl clutch about it. Let's make a video about it.
Yeah, I mean, again, that's why I wanted to say, like, when just relating back to Jesse Smiles thing, when people are trying to say, like, Gabbie, it might do a video about her, right? They don't fucking know. And, they overreact and everything. They say it's okay for her to, behave these ways because of it. I sit there and I just say, like, so what if she makes a fucking video? If you're going to say that her making a video is going to be harassment, then Jesus Christ, like, look at the massive amount of fucking T channels
harassing people.
Yeah, like, I mean, come on.
I mean, if you're going to hold it to that standard, what the hell are y'all doing? How many videos have you made on her?
I mean, like, when we went through Repzilla's channel, like, look, and we just like went through his Gabbie Hanna videos, and it was pretty consistent. Like, I want to say like something like once a month there'd be a new Gabbie Hanna video at least. I mean, thing is, she's a cash cow. People love to hate that bitch. I don't know why. I don't fucking know why. I'm not gonna like dig. Like, people are like, you need to do a deep dive and research into all this. I'm not sitting through 7 to 10 years of someone's cringe ass YouTube fucking drama.
You know
what? The fuck up.
Some people will. That's the reality.
That's fucking great for them. Grow the fuck up. God damn it. You all piss me off.
They're invested, Crow.
God damn it. I am not this fucking invested in these people's fucking lives. God fucking damn it. Like, but the fact of the matter is, someone was lied about. They're lied about in a pretty malicious and damaging way.
Well,
that's what I saw. So,
well, it's not. It's they're making a mountain out of a molehill. That's all it is, and that seems to be par for the course with them every single time. It's always got to be something.
Sorry,
yeah, I agree. I agree with that. What he's saying right there, that's pretty spot on.
TGL's make videos for Karens.
Yep, pretty much.
I mean, Repzilla did the fucking Karen cut for a while. It's pretty nuts.
Yeah. Should get back. Are we gonna continue with Willie's video?
Yeah, let's get back to the video. Yeah. Give me a second. And here we go.
From the back, justice was served.
In my specific video, I said that I wanted to see just 2 things. I wanted to see an apology, and I would like to see her remove the clip from her video. And what we got was an apology, and I believe she took the video completely down. That's what I wanted to see.
One problem, Gabbie took the fall for something that wasn't her fault. If the T channels didn't turn a t-shirt compliment into a big deal, the family would have never been sent those pictures. The family uploaded a video echoing that same sentiment.
No one should be offended. No one should be, all these drama channels that are, using Bianca for clout is absolutely ridiculous because that's all you're doing.
We are offended about, and you guys also shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Not about Gabbie Hanna complimenting your shirt.
So yes, this was 100% the T channel's fault. And the videos they made were so dishonest. All of these T channels are saying that Gabbie Hanna is recklessly using a murder victim in her video. How do they come to that conclusion? Well, because Gabbie Hanna didn't read the article.
How could you miss that?
Okay, all right. Before we get into the next clip there,
Willie Mac is going off, bro. What the fuck?
God damn. Fuck, man. I got her to apologize and take the video down. So I win.
So wait a minute. So and that's what I'm saying, right? She capitulated, but that's still not good enough.
Godzilla fucking won. God damn, man. He won. He won, John. He won that entire thing. He got the 2 things that he wanted out of that situation. He got more than he wanted. He wanted her to remove the clip. She took down the whole video. Like Repzilla, fucking power move on her.
Hell yeah, dude. Power move.
Oh my gosh. See, that's what I mean. If that, like, when I saw that clip in Willie Mac's video, I hadn't seen that before. I didn't see the video of him declaring victory, so to speak. So I love seeing it, but if you're going to declare fucking victory and say that your video brought a bunch of attention onto this subject, then I would say that Repzilla 100% needs to get on his hands and knees and beg fucking Kim Devins to absolve him of his fucking sins. That motherfucker. God damn you.
With that sweet Southern accent, of course.
God damn you. God fucking damn you. We had Tommy on here, right? He was telling me, like, the stuff that he had on Repzilla, stuff that he had talked about with Repzilla, a lot of it came out from before the Primmic video. It's like, I hadn't really seen anything since then. I was like, dude, there is so much shit. This has never fucking ended with this motherfucker, right? Like, if you're going to declare fucking responsibility for bringing a fucking spotlight onto the Bianca Devin situation, then yeah, I think that you of all people need to fucking sincerely beg that motherfucker forgiveness. Don't toss some fucking cash in her face and hope she shuts the fuck up.
Oof.
Yeah, like, I'm sorry. Like, when I look at that fucking donation, I'm like, here's some money. Just stop talking about me. Yeah, you remember that, who's that one fucking YouTuber who was being accused of a racism? And like a racism against the Asian community, and at first he like defends himself, and then he gets on his hands and knees, begs for forgiveness, and gives away $15,000. So like
money makes everything better.
Like, here's some money, leave me alone, please, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Editing the video even, and putting a screen capture of the photo with the article next to it.
This is ironic because I'd argue the T channels didn't read the article either. None of these channels even show the article once for context, but they'll tell you all about it.
The whole article next to it was about that girl and how she was hit by someone that she met on Discord.
It's by Vox. It's titled E-Girls and E-Boys Explained. Talks about what they are, shows some pictures, and then shows Bianca Devins with a short paragraph talking about her death. It genuinely makes sense how Gabbie could miss this one paragraph. It's not the murder article that the T channels are claiming it is.
I mean, she has a legitimate murder article. Pulling it up as examples for a video.
Oh, it just blows my mind how unaware she is.
Wait, hold on a second. Pause.
She is.
Yeah, sorry, I was
Yo,
styling that
is
comment.
homegirl wearing a wig?
Wait, what?
Is she wearing a wig?
Nah.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Does it really matter?
Yeah, it does.
No, I'm just saying. All right, go ahead. Play the video.
Well,
that's still smash.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
God damn.
Before or after she takes off the wig?
Yeah, but yeah. That's all I got for you, John. Just yeah.
Okay. All right.
Sen, I absolutely hope it happens because I just cannot wait for you to get Me Too'd on top of everything else.
Hell yeah, bro. It's gonna be so awesome.
Fucking God damn you. Okay, so Repzilla called it a fucking murder article, right?
Yeah,
and I appreciate, because like I didn't see, like, I thought Willie Mack might like include Repzilla's fucking name in the title, but it was just Angelika Oles, and I was watching the video and I was like, yeah, you could have really put Repzilla in here too.
Could have, but maybe he didn't want to be that mean.
I know, but like those clips are pretty fucking damaging for Repzilla.
Oh
but
no,
again,
100%. And holy crap.
Yeah, but again, like like reading through that response from him, it just reads to me like, here's some money, shut up, leave me alone. I like, it seems like there's no ability to learn from that situation. It's just like, well, I fucked up, just pay the fucking cash and move on.
Do you think there's a possibility that Repzilla meant well, but he just went about shit the wrong way?
Like I heard that from Aura and everything, but the problem is
Here's the thing with that.
It's
right?
like, well, hold on real quick, John.
Go ahead.
The problem with trying to say like he's trying to help people is, yeah, I mean, you could make the argument this guy is just like the worst fucking knight you have ever seen, right? Like, he goes up to fucking stab the dragon,
Falls off his horse.
Yeah, falls off his fucking horse onto another knight, and then his sword goes flying and it decapitates the captain. Right?
His lance goes through the other knight. Oh my God! I'm sorry.
Yeah. Look. The main point is, I could see that being an argument. The problem with the Gabbie Hanna thing is it's all very intentional. It's all very direct, and it's clearly fucking fucking Christ. It's clearly malicious, right? But it's not just that. I look at the stuff in the priming video. I look at the stuff that this guy did to Marcy. I look at the shit that happened with Repzilla and with us too, right? Like the shit that he's lied about, the stuff with Colton and everything. Like, any situation that I've seen this guy interact with, it's always been grossly fucking negative. Going through his content, it's fucking awful. Going through the shit that he says about people, it's fucking awful, right? The knowing, like, people are doing like these dives in on the Gabbie Hanna content. Look at the other content he must upload. Because the thing with people is generally there's like a pattern of behavior. I would imagine there's some stuff in his other videos, people just aren't looking into it because it's not the trending topic right now. But I'm telling you, like the Gabbie Hanna stuff, like the videos from Rubzilla, they're recent. Like the arguments he was in, they're recent. Like it's been a consistent fucking issue with his channel. The Gabbie Hanna stuff is just the worst of it that I've seen so far.
Well, look, here's the thing. I can't speak to whether or not he does things with good intentions or not. I don't know what's in his heart and mind. But here's the thing, right? If it's an issue of him really not knowing how to broach these subjects, right, or he doesn't have the best way of presenting his arguments, right, he probably shouldn't be talking about stuff like this, because what you're doing is a lot more damaging. You're adding to that dog pile, right, of that this person is getting by basically jumping on stuff that really most people would look at least objectively, right, and say that's not a big deal. Yeah, I mean, most normal people, right, would look at that and say, okay, it's not. I don't see the problem here. You know what I mean? And the thing is, if you can't discern that for yourself, right, you don't know whether or not, if you're of the opinion there's something more malicious, afoot. You know what I mean? That's still speculation on your part. You need to clarify that. You need to say that. You need to not lead to people to the worst possible conclusion, right? And say, oh yeah, she definitely is a bad person. She did this with bad intentions. You don't know that. You know what I mean? Now, if you want to say, look, I don't know if she did or didn't, but I'm of the opinion, given her past history, that there's no, that I believe that she had to have known, but I don't know for a fact. Look, I don't know what was in her heart, but I'm suspicious of her. Whatever you want to say. But it seems like he was going for the drug. Oh, it was disrespectful. He's leading people to come to the same kind of conclusion. This was all malicious. There was bad intention behind it, when really you don't know that for a fact. And again, if you can't get to these conclusions, right, in an objective manner, I don't think you should really be talking about them. Because again, you put yourself out there. Because correct me if I'm wrong, he puts himself out there as a news channel, right?
I don't know.
I don't think he does.
No,
he doesn't.
No.
Okay. Well, good thing, right? If he doesn't, but even still, you're leading people to come to this conclusion, the worst possible conclusion. You know what I mean? Just say, look, I don't know if she did this on purpose or not. I can't say. Just say that. You know what I mean? And I think that people would be all right with that, because then, all right, then you really are leaving people to come to their own conclusion, and you're taking your bias out of it, because he himself, I think, had said that he doesn't like her, right? Didn't he say that on Tommy C stream? Did he just flat out doesn't like the girl? Right? That he flat out doesn't like Gabbie.
I don't remember hearing it.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure.
I want to say he said it on Tommy's stream, because I saw Tommy's stream. And I'm pretty sure he said that.
If he did say that, I can get what your point is. It'd be not good, right? Wouldn't be unbiased, and it'd be like,
hey, John, check the private chat. Sorry.
Yeah, and that's fine. Like I said, look, if you don't like her, that's one thing. But again, you don't know what her intent is. What's up,
John? Check the private chat.
Private chat.
Edwin said he admitted bias.
Okay.
By the way, John.
See, but again, even still, right? You have a bias, then you need to right. That's something that you should probably also mention in the videos, right? Especially if you're going to be talking about this girl and her having malicious intentions behind what she's doing, right? Just to be fair, right? Right? Look, I don't like her. And I think I'm of the opinion that, she did this with bad intentions. All right, cool. At least we know, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's tricky handling these subjects when you have a bias in a situation, but it's oftentimes you can't even approach a situation most times without having a bias.
Yeah. What's up, Willie? Willie's in the chat, by the way. But
yeah, he's been here for like a hot 2 minutes. I don't know if you saw it. It's been 2 minutes, John.
No, I didn't see it. I didn't see it before. No, I'm behind. I'm behind.
John.
I messed up. I'm sorry. I'm not paying
attention. Damn it,
to
John. You have to
chat.
be on top of your game. Can't you see where the posts right now?
I need to be paying attention to the chat, right?
Crow's not here, right? We can't play the fucking video. We're stuck at like 5 minutes, right? So, what to do now, John? What to do now?
I mean, I wish I could play the video, because I want to know. I want to know what else
the video too. I really do. But right now we're just stuck looking at this glorious individual right here. lovely individual, by the way. Very attractive woman.
I mean, look, like I was saying before, for anybody, look, I don't know what this guy's intentions are, and it's fine if he wants to be biased in the situation, but I think that's something relevant to bring up, especially if you're gonna nitpick every little thing that this person does. You know what I mean? I guess you don't have to, because I think pretty much people probably at this point know that if they've been following his videos and stuff. But I mean, it's not. I think you should make it clear it's not coming, at least to some capacity. Probably make it clear that it's not coming from a place of objectivity. But then again, it's YouTube. People do it all the time. I think people should probably know by now if they've been longtime subscribers of him. So,
yeah, Willie Mack said, "Not much, goofing on some goobers."
Yeah, we're seeing that with this video here. So,
yeah, he was goofing on some goobers in the video.
The super chat that Crow just received is for you, Sen.
Let me read it. I can't put it up on the screen, unfortunately.
You can't put it up on the screen,
but I can read it, and it says, "Sen, I know you would hit that, but you can do better." I mean, sure, but like, yeah. I mean, why not? Why not? Like, come on, bro. Shit.
I don't know, man.
Don't judge me. Don't judge me.
Yeah, I've seen the stuff that this girl said, publicly. I guess apparently she also contacted the family and stuff, and was or contacted the mother. But I'll let Crow get into all that. But
yeah, as soon as he comes back, of course.
I'm going to play this freaking video.
I wish we could play the video. Can't we? Is there any way we can?
No, I mean, unless he would have to, like, I don't know. You want to try sharing screen? I don't know if that'll work. I don't think it'll override his thing. We could try it.
Yeah, I could try. Another $5 though. I'll read that. Sen, don't date the mentally unstable, but crazy chicks are hot though.
Oh, sorry about that.
Oh, he's back.
Oh, by the way, Willie Mack in the chat, Crow.
Oh, hey, Willie Mack. Yeah, no, Judgement was she hooked dinner, right? And she left the stove
wife
on.
Things, Willie is attend to his wife.
Well, no, she left the stove on and
oh, never mind.
filled the house with smoke.
Oh,
so yeah, kind of had to deal with that really quick, Anyways, let's
we're back in business.
Yep, we're back in business.
Incredible how they're willing to say all this terrible shit about someone without even showing the full article on screen in their videos. They provide no context, and I think it's because they never looked it up. They don't even do the most basic research for their video. Oddly enough, Robzilla does have the article linked in the description of his video. He just chose not to show it. He just chose to leave out context. It really—
Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry. I realized while I was gone, I missed some super chats, so let me get these first.
Yeah.
Said if he was genuine, he learned from the mistakes instead of continuing or in some ways getting worse, and how he covers things. I'm pretty sure that was directed at Rosella.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
Sen, I know you would hit that, but you can do better.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Hold on. Sen, you see Twitter DMs?
No, I'm not on Twitter right now.
Alpha Russ said, send Willie a link. Want to hear some behind the scenes?
Don't date the mentally unstable.
I mean, I addressed that. Crazy chick's hot. So
Alpha Russ said, send Willie a link. I want to hear some of the behind the scenes of this.
I gave him a link earlier today.
Yeah, Crow's on top of shit, bro.
Yeah, I gave him a link earlier today. I can send him another one, I guess.
Let's look at the
I said Willie even wants to come on.
Yeah, I mean,
he might be busy.
He might be busy chilling, eating some guacamole.
Well, he already has. If he says he needs a link, I'll send another one. Otherwise, he's probably got other stuff going on right now.
Yeah, guacamole.
Yeah. Oh, there's he. He on it. Might stop in later. There we go.
Cool.
Right.
Well, let's continue on with this.
Yeah.
Really does make me question the honesty in his videos. Now, either way, this all should have ended when Bianca's mother, Kim, uploaded a video telling people to leave Gabbie alone.
We didn't feel disrespected. We don't feel Bianca would have been disrespected. We think Bianca would have been honored and so excited that Gabbie Hanna pulled up her picture and was talking about her. So we think what you guys should be offended by is, number one, these people using this simple Google search and bring up Bianca's picture is now other people want to bring about drama and use Bianca's death for clout. Stop with this ridiculous being offended by every little thing.
So you think they'd all take down their videos and apologize to Gabbie Hanna? But of course not. This is the tea community. All of their videos are
like
still
that
up, slander and all. When Gabbie rightfully stands up for herself, saying that she needs an apology for how she was depicted, and the mother echoes that same thing, saying Gabbie deserves the apologies after I put out I wasn't offended. She fully supports Gabbie's video, by the way. So now you got to finally own up, right? I mean, end of the road. You got away with it.
Yeah, actually, that's the thing. In Angelika's video, she goes on to say, like, the mother doesn't want a public apology, so Gabbie must be lying. And I'm sitting there going, like, Gabbie speaks with the mother, and the mother's put out a statement that everything Gabbie Hanna says, she speaks on her behalf or whatever, some shit like that, or Kim Devins. So I'm looking at that. I'm going, like, if then, you know, Gabbie comes out and makes a statement and says, the mother demands that you apologize to me, right? And the mom goes, well, yeah, sure, you should apologize to her. Look, man, just give her the fucking apology. I don't understand why this is so fucking difficult. This is a really fucked up thing that these people did. It is like some really fucked up, nasty ass shit. I don't understand why you can't just say, hey, it wasn't my intention. I'm sorry that this happened. I'll try to do better moving forward. Like, it doesn't even need to be anything more than that. But instead, it's just like, no, Gabbie Hanna's awful. Gabbie Hanna's the worst. I refuse. I will not submit to Gabbie. It's so fucking stupid.
Long enough. But no, and I am not kidding. They turn around and attack the mother and then continue to blame Gabbie. Doesn't anyone else think this is a fake account by Gabbie? Look at the account. Only 15 followers, including Gabbie. Started the account 2019. Talks exactly like Gabbie would, not a 40-plus mom. Tags Gabbie. And now apparently knows the YouTube world? I'm not buying it. Yo, what is she smoking? Because it's laced. She made the original video and is now trying to put it on the drama channels. No, Gabbie Hanna. You exploited the death of someone. You deserve to get dragged by everyone for profiting off the death of someone. She's lying to you. The drama channels stop when you ask them to. Leaving your shitty slanderous videos up isn't the drama channels leaving it alone or following the mother's wishes. It's them getting away with a crime. It's them avoiding that same accountability that they try and hold people to every fucking day on their channels. Repzilla, whose video we've already watched, says, I removed my earlier tweets about the Gabbie Hanna situation out of respect for Kim Devins and her family. I don't want to contribute.
Let me just say this real quick. To be fair, Gabbie Hanna did state in her initial video that Kim Devins wanted a public apology from Angelika Oles, Ray Glare, etc., which did turn out to be untrue. ? Yeah, look, I'll be clear. I don't think the mother requested one. I think Gabbie made that statement on her own. But the problem is the mother's also said that Gabbie speaks on her behalf. So if Gabbie decides something and says that it's for the mother,
she already basically
mother already kind of said that, you know, Gabbie speaks for her. So look, it might not be fair that Gabbie's requesting it, but like at the end of the day, I don't give a shit. They need to fucking apologize. Also, Nick Snyder is the worst. Yeah, dude, that guy's a fucking piece of shit.
Who the fuck is that?
You didn't see that tweet? You didn't see that tweet?
Oh, that dude?
Yeah, that
was the previous tweet, wasn't it?
Hold on. Here we go.
Oh, that dude.
This guy. I don't know, but look at this asshole.
I never heard of this guy.
I don't know. I'm just looking at the fucking hair and shit.
What is that?
Vanilla lice.
No. No.
Two channels must take the L at this point, Crow.
I mean, look, the thing is, I remember, Diorio was talking about how Diorio, Augie, someone, they're talking about how Penny Page ratioed the mother on Twitter. And, I looked through it. I know you're wrong. It's not like she said anything nasty, but I'm sitting there going, like, why are you even arguing with this woman? Like, why are you even arguing with this woman? Like, one of the things these people criticized her for was, how insensitive it was and how terrible this must have been for the mom that Gabbie had done these things. I'm sitting there going, like, and you assholes are fucking arguing with her on fucking Twitter. Like, fucking knock it off. God, I swear, it's literally like fucking children. They're arguing with adults. They're in these petty ass fucking slap fights. It's just fucking children. Jesus Christ! Like the mom didn't say what Nick Snyder wanted, so Nick Snyder's like, "What is she smoking? Because it's laced." I'm funny.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at his picture. All I can think of is fucking Ninja Rap from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Ninja, rap.
I'm gonna look up this
Damn,
asshole right
Go
now.
ninja, go. For him, it would be no ninja, no.
Snyder.
Oh man. Oh yeah, let's keep going.
She made the original video and is now trying to put it on the drama channels in her family. I don't want to contribute or perpetuate negativity in any way and fully believe that both sides are in the wrong and want to encourage others to take this route. Both sides are not in the wrong. The mother didn't do anything wrong here. Gabbie didn't do anything wrong here. You did. So take responsibility the same way you want Gabbie to in your 12 plus videos on her. Reminder, Gabbie is doing this for the...
Yeah, okay, see, that's what I'm talking about, right? That's a lot of fucking videos on Gabbie Hanna, right? And it's not like...
Who the fuck is this person?
Who?
Why did they take a picture of themselves having a seizure?
John.
I don't know, man.
John.
I don't know.
John.
But you can't judge people by their looks unless it's really bad. Like fucking Nick Snyder.
Nick Snyder.
Otherwise, it's inappropriate.
I like the blue though. I will say.
What do you fucking mean, son?
The blue highlights he's got, they're pretty fabulous, I gotta say.
Well, you are a former trap, so it's probably, just a little bit of that breaking through.
Also, I don't think he likes who is it? Jeffree Star? Or
who?
The Nick dude. I was looking at his thing.
Who cares about the Nick dude? He's a piece of shit. God damn, dude. I don't give a shit about that guy.
Yeah.
God damn.
He's kind of a dick.
Fuck that guy.
The family, yet he's not tweeted the petition or linked to the foundation. This was never about the family. This was always about Gabbie. Gabbie actually has tweeted and linked the foundation in her video, so that's just wrong. These people just make stuff up, but nobody, in my opinion, is a bigger weasel in this whole situation than Angelika.
Okay, all right. I had to say this because we started playing and I didn't really address this, right? When Willie Mac brought up, like, the videos are still up. Like, you can say, like, oh, I stopped making content, but my 4 Gabbie Hanna videos about the subject are still up and they're still monetized and I still keep the money. Like, it is like getting away with a fucking crime, isn't it? Right? You've already done the bad deed. Now you're sitting here going, okay, now we should stop talking about it. That's so fucking disingenuous. Like, because, come on, man. Like, I honestly, I don't know what the mother wants. I have no clue. But in reality, the mom shouldn't have to ask anyone for an apology. They should just fucking apologize, right? As far as Gabbie Hanna, apologize to her if you want to. Don't apologize to her if you don't want to. But you're objectively in the wrong in both fucking cases. I'm glad we're up to Angelika Oles here, because the shit that this bitch does is just so disgusting. Calling the mother to argue with her. You piece of shit. You piece of shit.
Oles. She says, I never use Bianca's name for clout, not in my title, not in my thumbnail, not in my tags. I reported on a story that many people sent in. No one from Bianca's family reached out to ask for apologies, so my assumption was that they didn't want one/didn't want to continue dragging this on. Not sure why I'm the main topic of the video when there are other drama channels that actually put Bianca's face in their thumbnails. Oh wait, it's because Gabbie has an agenda. She continues to blame Gabbie instead of just owning up. And because these people have no self-awareness skills whatsoever, of course it comes out that she did use Bianca's name in the thumbnail, even though she said she didn't. By saying, it has come to my attention that I have his name in my thumbnail. This was not for—
You didn't see that already?
Oh no. Oh my goodness.
No.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
no.
That was like one of the best parts.
Oh no. It's dumb. How?
That's the thing, right? Like, she instantly fucking denied it, right?
Oops.
And then forgot that she actually did it, right?
Rip.
That's fucking great. I have been informed that I did do this thing that I said I didn't do.
Eat that shit, bitch.
This was not clout or attention.
Oh no.
That's fucking great. That's literally just fucking great.
I fucked up, but I fucked up, but I didn't fuck up, but I fucked up. Okay.
for clout or attention, but I could see how it could be used in that way. So both have been blurred. Thanks for bringing this to my attention. You gotta love how easily she gives herself the benefit of the doubt. Like maybe if you did that same thing for Gabbie, you wouldn't be in this situation. But nope, benefit of the doubt only reserved for Angelika. I'm pretty sure she is the real life inspiration for the mean girl from Rugby. I think we have a serious problem in the drama community when it comes to beating people while they're down. We rarely give them time to reflect, cope, and recover. Instead, we just beat them over and over again. Angelika is well aware of this being a problem, and she even says at the end of her third Gabbie video,
can we stop giving her the attention that she oh so desperately wants? If we stop giving her the attention, maybe she'll finally stop. I say that as I'm filming a video about her. I know, slightly contradicting, slightly hypocritical. I feel like if we bring attention to it very quickly, we can all just, as a collective, decide to now stop.
We can all just, as a collective, decide to stop. I think that's fair. Say your piece and move on. She then posts 24 more videos on Gabbie Hanna, which are in the last 6 weeks.
That's nuts! God,
what the fuck?
Damn. God fucking damn. That is fucking nuts. I think we should all, as a community, stop talking about Gabbie Hanna and giving her power, and then uploads 24 videos. God damn. That's fucking precious. That is precious, man. That's fucking precious. I have been informed that I am, in fact, a scumbag. Mitchell.
What the fuck is that avatar? Holy shit.
Oh my
That's
God.
terrifying. I like it.
No.
John, are you still not over what just happened?
That's so that's so retarded. Oh my goodness.
Remedial.
Wow. Go ahead, continue. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
To be fair to her, she did say that if Gabbie kept screwing up, that she would keep making videos. And oh boy, are these some of the most overly sensationalized, overly exaggerated videos I've seen on this website. They twist it in a way where it becomes a completely different story. Reality. Gabbie Hanna makes a video promoting overly priced cheap brushes for $10. That somehow gets twisted into Gabbie is a psychopath that takes advantage of minimum wage workers.
Which is usually a fucking lie, because that's what she is. She's a pathological liar. She's a psychopath. Oh my God. You sold 15 brushes and then told people that spend money on them to manage their expectations. I'm sorry, Gabbie, but not everyone's a fucking millionaire from making videos. Some people have minimum wage jobs, and they trusted you when you said those are really good quality brushes for $10, and they bought them. And what did they get? A scam.
Guys, I think she bought a brush. Here's another.
Gabbie, I'm going to stop making videos about you, but I'm only going to make 24 more. What?
Fuck
out of
is
here.
That? She promoted these brushes for $10. And then think about the poor and the minimum wage, the lower class. Think of the lower class.
Mate. I'm British.
God damn. God.
How dare you not consider the people who don't make enough money to buy $10 brushes? What?
I don't think
Okay.
you'd be watching the YouTube video if that was the case. You know?
Well, I mean, like, look, even if they couldn't, like, you can buy cheaper brushes. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, are you really telling me that you're that hard up for $10 fucking dollars? Like, come on.
Again,
like, let's just like, if you're that hard up for $10 fucking dollars, sweetie, your makeup ain't gonna fucking solve your problems right now.
Look. Let's just simplify, right? Who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares? You know what I mean? Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit about the brushes?
Oh no!
Oh,
the
no.
brush was free. The shipping was $10.
Oh my God! It's a scam. It's a trap.
Think of all the money she made.
It's a trap. Oh
They got
my
all the
God.
money she made for the shipping company.
Wait,
They must have had some sort of backdoor deal with Gabbie Hanna, right? The shipping only costed $5, but they kept the $5 profit on each of those deals, right? And they gave Gabbie Hanna 25% of the cut.
Hey, look, it's because people that get paid $10 an hour, they would have to, they have to use that $10 an hour to buy, to pay for that shipping, and that would put them in financial peril. Oh my gosh, it's so awful.
Did you know that there was a Gabbie Hanna fan that nearly lost her home because instead of spending the $10 needed to make her full mortgage payment, she spent it on one of Gabbie Hanna's cheap brushes? Can you believe that Gabbie Hanna caused this woman to almost lose her home?
This woman was evicted.
Big brushing strikes again.
Because of you, Gabbie.
That is pretty silly, I gotta say.
Wait, does she has a fucking teacup unironically? She does indeed.
She's British. She's British. That's
British.
Yep. British.
Another one. Here's another one. Reality. Gabbie gets attacked by a fan for her eating disorder, so Gabbie decides to roast them back. That somehow gets turned into Gabbie's now exposing somebody's private Instagram, even though they came at her first.
Someone pointed out that what she's doing is promoting an eating disorder, which, like, I don't necessarily agree with the fan. I don't think Gabbie Hanna was promoting an eating disorder, but everyone has the right to express an opinion. So I'm doing right here, right now.
Apparently, I
Terrible.
Good pause. Good
That was
pause.
a terrible pause, bro.
This is just me expressing my opinion for the 24th time
Bad pause,
in a meaningless
bro.
video.
Bad pause.
Oh, come on, guys! Someone's clipped that, right? One of you guys has clipped this, right? Come on. I know you guys. I know someone's clipped this shit.
And maybe it's she got chamomile in the cup.
Fuck, that totally got me off point. Fucking Christ. Let's. God damn.
Can you please not keep that pause?
Gotta. I fucking got She's mixing her tea with a little whiskey in the morning.
Yeah, some chamomile with some whiskey. She about to fall out. No.
Oh man, that tea got her faded as fuck. Okay, all right. Listen. This whole thing, right? About like someone going after her on fucking Instagram and shit, right? I guess they have this like statement that, you know, because you're smaller, you can take as many shots as you want to, but that person cannot respond back, right? Again, I don't ever understand this idea that you take someone that you think is in a lower position than you and you treat them like they are in that lower position, right? Like, it just seems a little condescending to me, or demeaning. It's one of those words, probably both, honestly. Let's keep playing the video though, because this face is too fucking distracting to make a point.
And she took that comment and put it on her Instagram story and got her fans to go send hate to that person, because that's what happens. When you're a big YouTuber, you have to understand that when you do that, when you pinpoint a negative comment, people are going to go and send death threats to that person.
And again, she doesn't even show the original exchange between Gabbie Hanna and the fan. Absolutely no context is given. We just have to believe her. What Angelika is saying is that creators are responsible for their own audience. She's trying to hold Gabbie accountable for what her fans did. Okay, but when Gabbie tries to hold Angelika responsible for her audience and what they did,
I didn't read the fucking article. I was looking at pictures. And you knew that, Angelika Oles. And everybody else who started that rumor and went with that story and exploited a murdered teenager to the point that her dead body, the photos of her dead body that were taken by her murderer and posted on the internet were being sent to her fucking mother and sister.
Let me guess, that's not fair when it happens to you? What, you get the benefit of the doubt again? Angelika, that's messed up. You would let your audience do that. According to you, creators are responsible.
Yo, she's wearing a wig, man.
Now, personally, I think if you have an audience that's thousands,
All right.
statistically
We're
speaking,
settling this. We're settling this.
You can't control them. Are responsible for them.
Look, this is how we settle it. Yo, Willie Mack, she wearing a wig, isn't she? I like how we're waiting on Willie's response in the chat.
We're not. I was finishing the last quesadilla my wife got me.
Are you sure? Because I think we should.
Happy Little Moron says it's not a wig.
I don't know. I'm not convinced.
You said
Not convinced.
No, I get what you mean though, right? Because you look at the side of her face here, right? You see
you saw what Lizzie is big. It's not a wig. She's just greasy. Yo, Pescator, where you at?
Oh
no! Look! Right here, right? That doesn't seem like the same hair color. I don't know. It's very suspicious. But also, she's got like blonde hair, and look at her eyebrows. They are black. Clearly, it's a wig.
Why would she be wearing a wig, though?
Because people forgive blondes because everybody knows blondes are naturally stupid. So she wears a blonde wig to avoid criticism.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense, actually.
Totally.
Thank you, Crow.
Completely.
I feel like I learned something new today.
I have taught you everything that you know.
You have.
Yes.
Thank you, Crow. I've learned something new today.
I fully endorse all of your actions.
Yay!
She's the sus imposter.
Sus! Hold on. I gotta put the sus face out.
They're our audience. Now, personally, I think if you have an audience of thousands, statistically speaking, you're going to have a few crazy people in there. You can't control them. They're still their own person. But at the same time, you got to practice what you preach. You dug your own grave, now sleep in it. When the water started to get hot, people started to notice that these news channels don't even have the basic courtesy to correct an old story. Angelika reached out to the mother to try and get a statement from her that she didn't do anything wrong. She posted this as proof, which is why I said I didn't think you harmed my family. What this doesn't show is the advice the mother actually gave her. She revealed to Gabbie, I also told Angelika Oles that I thought you were owed an apology, not me. I thought that.
Okay, I mean, like that right there. Okay, look, if you're gonna have a conversation with the mother, and the mother tells you to not mention the conversation, right, or like not show anyone the conversation, and then you show a part of the conversation, right? But you say, "Oh, the mom was okay with me showing this part," but then you leave out where the mom is telling you who you need to apologize to. Like, come on, like, come the fuck on. And you know, even then, this dumb bitch, she should apologize to the mom too. She should apologize to the mom. She should apologize to Gabbie, and then she could turn around and say, "But I think Gabbie Hanna is a terrible fucking person," and I wouldn't fucking care. I wouldn't care at all. She goes around, she fucking apologizes for getting this one thing fucking wrong, and then says, "But Gabbie Hanna is still a terrible person." Fine, god damn it, fine. Like this insistence that they can't just admit that they're fucking wrong about something is nuts to me. It's fucking nuts to me. Like you are being called out by the fucking mother at this point, and you're still like, "Oh, this is Gabbie Hanna's fault." She's like, "Oh, I swear to God, I'm waiting for one of them to say that fucking Gabbie Hanna is mind controlling the mother or is blackmailing the mother with threats of lawsuits against her children." God damn.
Bianca was being used to get to you. Damn, Angelika, where's that DM? I'd love to read that one. Not this irrelevant ass shit.
So when I spoke to her, I asked her if she was comfortable with me showing screenshots of bits of the conversation just to give context, and she said no, because she doesn't want this to then be receipts and drama.
Probably because she doesn't want you to twist that shit to go after Gabbie more than you already have. In fact, the mother knew you were trying to be dishonest, so she told Gabbie your intentions. She kept saying what I was telling her didn't line up with what you said. Like she was trying to get me to change my story. And what's funny is she still shares them.
So I will be kind of like using the messages as a guide, but not really reading them out necessarily. So just kind of have to, trust me on that one.
I mean, you might as well read them at that point, right? You're already going against her wishes, sharing bits.
You just have to trust me. Hey, chat. Who trusts Angelika Oles? Put a 1 in chat if you trust Angelika. Put a 2 in chat if you think that she's a lying cunt. There's no middle ground on this one. It's either a 1 or a 2.
Now, on the positive side, in this photo, she doesn't look like she has a wig.
Oh, right.
That's true.
Good job.
I do agree.
Clearly, she dyes her hair. That's why she's got dark hair up here and blonde hair down there.
Yes, I've cracked the mystery.
I don't know. It just looks to me like her hair is running away from her face, but that's just my opinion.
I mean, maybe. But for now, it's okay. Still okay, John. Still okay for now.
A lot of 2s in the chat right now. Oh man. All right. We're almost done with the video. But God, bless her forehead. Jess, no. Now, hey. Let me just make something very clear, because there's another person.
I'm not implying anything. I'm just saying.
Let me just be clear. There's another individual with a very massive forehead that thinks that insulting appearances is something that should get you removed from the platform. But I have it on good authority that Angelika Oles likes to point out the way that other content creators look. So I think it's fair game to insult her and call her Forehead Chan. Because we can't call the other girl Forehead Chan because,
Wait, who are you talking about?
Nobody.
Okay. Who's like, who?
to the conversation is receipts against Gabbie. Just fucking show them then. It reminds me of when Nick said the T channels don't care about the families and the mom replied with, thank you. Shit, Angelika, you think she's talking about you? She has the balls to then say, this is my last statement on the situation, as if this clears her name in any way. This is what running away from responsibility looks like. It's incredible that she's made a career criticizing people. Angelika, I have some genuine advice that I want to give you. You make news videos, you say yourself that you report stories. If you're a news channel, that means people take your words seriously. So when you spew off your shitty opinions because you say you can, and subjective means subjective.
I have multiple times in multiple videos now said the word subjective. Subjective being an opinion. Therefore, I couldn't have presented things as fact if I use the word subjective, because that then just contradicts itself.
These are all my opinions, by the way, so if you don't agree, that's cool. And Gabbie, if you're watching this, my opinion, allegedly, you know, all those things.
Yeah, every other news and drama channel backs up their stupid opinion with context, being videos or pictures. Citing things to back up your opinion is literally one of the first things you learn in elementary school. It's a common courtesy to your own audience, to the person you're making the video on, to show the context. Angelika, however, will go on for 20 minutes in the same video without providing a single image to what she's talking about. Sometimes she means to add in context with images, but I think she just forgets.
I'm going to put them up on the screen right now. And then...
Angelika, did you miss something in editing? Well, I mean, isn't that the same thing you criticized Gabbie for?
If that was me, I would have just cut it out the video. Even if you didn't realize, editing you should have realized that is a thing to do.
I think we need to have a bit of a conversation.
I think Willie Mac's going to say the same thing over here. But I think that's the problem when you literally do criticize everything about somebody. The problem is you probably do some of those same exact things. I wanted to show the comment, but I didn't get to it. In the video I did today, talking about Jesse, someone had made this statement, and I thought it was just the how do I put it? I'm trying to like find the best way. Like I want to phrase the statement as best I can, but I'm probably going to butcher the fuck out of it. But they left a reply going something like, he even pinned a tweet that agrees that agrees with him, just like Gabbie Hanna does. I'm like, God damn, man.
Oof.
You know what I mean, though, right? It's stupid shit that I see like that all the time with fucking Gabbie Hanna. These fucking T channels. Jeez. Like, man.
When it comes to dogpiling the same creator over and over again, you say it's in the name of holding them accountable. But if they haven't changed their ways by video 14, what will make video 27 do it? Nobody deserves to live their life under a microscope. The situation is very black and white.
You see what I mean, right? Like pointing out that if you just criticize literally everything somebody does, like eventually you're going to run into a situation where you do the same thing as that person, right? Like I could go through a ton of videos by Angelika Oles, and I'm sure I'm going to find a video where she has pinned a comment that agrees with something that she has said, right? Like content creators do that. I don't like, man, I've pinned comments that have been negative before, but usually it's either to troll that person or to make them out to be a fucking clown, right? Because it never goes very well when I do that, right? But why would I pin a comment of someone who disagrees with me? Unless it's something where I can actually like talk to them. Like I'm putting like, oh, he also puts like comments and shit. I hate the fucking Christ, man. Yeah, no, it's just the level of fucking petty bullshit is nuts. But if you criticize people like that, I'm sure I can find content creators you like to do the same shit. We want to say like they're just like Gabbie Hanna too. Rawr. It's so fucking stupid. Crow's pause game is on point tonight. I'm literally not fucking trying to do this.
Yeah, it just happens.
It just fucking happens. Fucking hell, man.
White, you guys are clearly in the wrong. Just apologize and move on. It's that easy. Fuck.
I don't know what it is with Gabbie Hanna, but I'm kind of tired of it. This is the last straw. I'm tired.
Not tired enough to make 24 fucking videos, though.
Willie knows! Shut the fuck up. You're a fucking cunt. Shut the fuck up. You're a stupid cunt. Suck my dick.
Oh man. I honestly, I don't know what else to fucking say to that shit, right? I look at that Angelika girl, and I'm like, I watched her fighting with Diorio today on Twitter, and I'm like, you know, she's arguing with Willie Mack and everything, and I'm sitting there going like, you fucked up. You just straight up fucked up. And what made it really gross was contacting the mom, right? Like if you hadn't have done that and you just shut up about Gabbie Hanna, I think you'd avoid a lot of criticism, because at the end of the day, you know, there's only so many times people can bring up the same shit about you. There's really only so many times where people just stop fucking caring.
Well, not just that. Like I said, look, when you've made as much content as this person has made on her, you literally scrape the bottom of the barrel to make something out of it, right? That's why it's so much petty shit that is being brought up against her, you know? And I'm pretty sure if you go through those 24 videos, you're going to find stuff that honestly, there might be some legit stuff in there, right? That's worth criticizing. And there's probably going to be just a lot of shit that is really petty and honestly, nobody would care about. No normal person would actually be up in arms about it. I think who was it? Bo Blacks said it earlier. You know, they make videos for Karens. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. People that just want to be mad about whatever little thing that isn't in order in the way that they would want it.
Well, unfortunately, though, the fucking Karens, fucking like, there's always some shit. We can always like fucking blame the Karens for their bullshit, but you know, feeding into that fucking audience, you know, that's on you. Feeding that fucking audience so they can get fat off being just like malicious jackasses. That shit's on you. That shit's on you. Like, you don't have to feed that fucking audience. If you're doing it because you want views and clicks and shit, like, those people are fucking terrible. They absolutely are. And, you know, if infesting them with just nonstop negativity, you know, pedo grooming and, you know, rape allegations consistently, that's just going to make those people fucking worse. No positivity turtles are going to help those fucking Karens. They're broken. They're fucking broken.
It's one thing to make videos critical on somebody over and over again. I guess, you know, do what you gotta do. Get your bag, I guess, when it comes to making content. But again, things change when it's stuff that could really negatively impact somebody's life, right? False allegations, you know, completely misrepresenting somebody and the situation to your audience, right? Like, you know, the whole thing with her, oh, she exploited this girl's death, right? Because you got to think about it. I think I saw her video. I think Gabbie had said that she lost sponsors and stuff for that. I can believe that, right? Because I mean, you look at a situation as sensitive as that, right? A girl died, right? Oh, you were exploiting this girl's death. That's all we needed here. You're done. You know, we're not going to sponsor you.
Yeah.
You know, and again, I don't think that she showed any proof of that, but I wouldn't doubt it. I would say, you know, but again, we don't know that for a fact, but I wouldn't be surprised, right? I could see a situation like that where somebody loses sponsorships over an issue like that, because again, you know, you're talking about somebody's life.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, it's,
well, I mean, I mean, look, it's clearly something where I could believe that she lost sponsors over that. Because it's like I said, the moment you like this YouTuber is attacking dead children, and why are you sponsoring them? Like, you know what I mean, right?
Well, not just that. Even besides her losing sponsorship, right? It's
she lost a record deal too. Apparently,
you know,
you know what? Hold on. Let me just be clear here. Maybe that was the best thing that came out of the situation, because I listened to one of her songs. And I felt like maybe the tea community did nothing wrong.
Well, maybe, look, to be fair, maybe she lost that record deal because of her song. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To be fair, right?
to be totally fair. To be totally fucking
She might have lost that record deal long before they got involved.
You just imagine they're like fucking have this signed contract, and they're like, "Isn't we need some way fucking out of this shit?" And they're like looking at this fucking garbage on Twitter. They're like, "I've got a solution."
No, the person with the deciding vote in it, like, finally hears, "Hey, you got to hear this stuff. It's great. Okay, let's hear it." Ew, no. No, we got to let her go. But it's so artist. It's like, you know what? You're fired too.
Suddenly, the T channels are redeemed as she lost future music opportunities. I mean, I'm not saying no. I'm not going to say no to that one. Holy shit. But yeah, like when she brings up the record deal and everything, I don't think that had anything to do with this other shit. Maybe
we
it
can't
did.
dismiss the possibility that it could
Yeah.
have, right? But at the same time, exactly, we don't know for a fact unless you were to show any kind of, you know, proof herself. We just, again, it's one of those situations we got to take her word for it. Like I said, look, I don't doubt, but think about it. Just the fact that people are saying that she exploited girls' death, that's bad enough in and of itself, right?
Mhm.
Considering her status on the platform, right? You're getting all this negative attention. I'm sure you're getting articles written up by whatever blog sites about how you're a terrible human being because you exploited this girl's death for your own gain. You know what I mean? You're getting bad publicity regardless. You know what I mean? Which in and of itself, in the hands of somebody like a sponsor or anybody else, or being put in front of somebody or a potential sponsor, I mean, yeah, it's going to cost you in some form or another, because the people that are going to unsubscribe because they're just going to take the word of these T channels for it. Oh my God, that's terrible. She exploited this girl's death, unsub, whatever. Again, people that might have potentially approached her for a sponsorship, right? Hearing about this and be like, hey, look, we want to sponsor you, but you got all this negative press around you right now. And honestly, we should probably revisit it at a later time, or you know what, we can't really do anything with you right now. This is not good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just, situations like that, I'm sure it always comes with that kind of territory, right? Anytime there's something bad that happens, some kind of controversy, it's going to cost somebody in some form or another. So,
I can't say if it did or it didn't, right?
Yeah, we can't say for sure.
That's something Gabbie's
but we can't
planning,
dismiss.
but like I wouldn't take her at her word for it unless she just wanted to show proof of it.
Well, of course, but we can't dismiss the possibility that it could have potentially cost her opportunities that might have been available to her prior to, right? It's definitely within the realm of possibility, even if we don't know for a fact.
Well, I mean, it's absolutely within the realm of possibility. I'm just saying, like, for a claim like that, it's up to Gabbie to actually show proof that, that happened.
Yes.
Because she's accusing somebody of doing something, she's got to show something to back it up.
Yeah.
But I don't think that really is the most important part of the story. To be frank, if it did lead to her getting fired, then I think it's just even more damning, losing sponsors or losing a record deal. But other than that, I don't know, man. I don't know. The fact of the matter is, making those claims about her, that was disgusting. What happened with the family, that was disgusting. Trying to obfuscate, trying to fucking deflect, trying to, ratio the fucking mom on social media, fucking trying to call up the mom, like Angelika calling the mom up and going like, have you heard of Jesse Smiles, is the most disgusting fucking level of.
Okay. So that's one thing I wanted to ask you about. What the fuck does that have anything to do with this, with this other situation?
Well, remember when Repzilla said that if only the mother knew how bad Gabbie Hanna was, she wouldn't forgive Gabbie Hanna. Look, man, I think that's how these T channels think. If they can just convince you that Gabbie Hanna's the fucking devil, you'll let this shit go.
Oh my God. See, this still, I mean, look, I get bringing it up, right, in the sense of trying to show her character, right? Oh, well, this, that, or the other, right? Regarding this situation. But they are two completely different situations. You know what I mean?
They are. All right. Well, here's the thing. My wife's in the room, and I got work in the morning, so we're going to end the stream here. Be back on Wednesday. Mr. Sen, Jonamus Prime, thank you so much for tuning in.
No problem, my dude.
Of course.
Yes, but married life.
Thank you for the check mark, gang. By the way,
thank you guys.
Boblack's Pescator, was it? Yeah.
Boblack's Pescator, Edwin's Generation, Willie Mac.
Oh well, Willie Mac doesn't have a check mark yet.
Well, he's Willie Mac though.
Sure. All right. So then for check mark, gang, he'll get there, right?
He's already a part of it to me.
For check mark, gang, then it is. Oh, you got one more super chat.
I don't understand why Kim Devins isn't allowed her own agency. I mean, here's the thing. Kim Devins says that Gabbie Hanna speaks for her. So just to be clear, I'm not saying that means that Kim Devins doesn't have her own agency, but if Kim Devins says that Gabbie Hanna speaks for her, then Gabbie Hanna speaks for her. End of story. A few more videos and he'll get a check mark. Oh, that's awesome. Well, this video is great. I can't wait for the next Willie Mac video. Guys, thank you again for tuning in. No outro song because I'm about to be in trouble. All right, good night, everybody.
Good night.
Right.
Yeah.